If anybody in Moscow is listening to this, again, 100,000 dead Russians in January. This is what President Putin is doing at the moment.
Yeah, please.
Will these be Patriot missiles specifically, or Patriot batteries that you're planning? When do you
Everything. It's Patriots. It's all of them. It's a full complement with the batteries.
And when do you expect them to arrive in Ukraine?
Wait a minute, y'all. So do you know what that means when he says Patriot missiles with the batteries?
No, we do not. Please educate us on that. I'm a little nervous already.
So a battery is a unit. It's soldiers.
So you mean bodies, like bodies that we were promised not to put on the ground. These are from bodies.
Patriot unit with the batteries. Let me see if I can go back on this. This is a live feed. He said Patriot unit. He said Patriot missiles with the batteries. Okay. Let's play this again.
Specifically, or Patriot batteries that you're planning? When do you
Everything. It's Patriots. It's all of them. It's a full complement with the batteries.
And when do you expect them to arrive?
Yeah, he said it.
I don't think he knows what batteries are. I think he's thinking batteries are like lithium batteries. I don't think he knows, Doug.
I hope that's what he meant. He meant like a Duracell battery.
Right. He's Energizer.
Because if they're sending batteries and he's talking about teams, that means we're part of the war.
Well, we're going to have some come very soon, within days, actually. Because a couple of the countries that have Patriots are going to swap over and will replace the Patriots with the ones they have. And Matt will coordinate with NATO. But so it's going to be, they're going to start arriving very soon.
And this afternoon, Boris Pistorius, the German defense minister, is visiting Pete Secretary of Defense, and we'll discuss also, I think, this whole Patriot thing. Norway is involved, so it's on the Patriots. But this whole deal is also about missiles, about ammunition, so it's broader than Patriots.
We have one country that has 17 Patriots getting ready to be shipped. They're not going to need them for that. So we're going to work a deal where the 17 will go, or a big portion of the 17 will go to the war site.
Mr. President,
Mr. President, can be done very quickly.
Mr. President,
Could this transaction with NATO be viewed as a step towards achieving peace, letting Putin know that now Zelensky has a little bit more powerful tools in his tool chest, and maybe that brings him to the table to achieve peace? I know that you wanted to do that.
Brian, that's what we've been saying. I think you might have expressed it better if you wanted to.
That's exactly what this is.
That was a nice summary. I think he said better than us. He's a very good guy. I can tell you that. But no, it's well said. Yeah, I think this is a chance at getting peace. Or it's just going to be the same thing. I have to tell you, Europe has a lot of spirit for this war. A lot of people, when I first got involved, I really didn't think they did, but they do. And I saw that a month ago, and then you were there, most of you, many of you were there. The level of esprit de corps, spirit that they have is amazing. They really think it's a very, very important thing to do, or they wouldn't be doing it. Look, they're agreeing to just, they're paying for everything. We're not paying anymore. We have an ocean separating us. I said, we have a problem. We make the best stuff, but we can't keep doing this. And Biden should have done this years ago. He should have done it from the beginning, but he didn't. He didn't know he was there. This guy, what a horrible job they did for this country. And I just hope between the border and this and so many other inflation, what a horrible opinion. That's not my opinion. I think it's everybody's opinion. But this is something that shouldn't have happened. We're going to see if we can end it. I do want to make one statement. Again, I said it before. This is not Trump's war. We're here to try and get it finished and settled, whatever. Because nobody wins with this thing. This is a loser from every standpoint. This was Biden and this was other people. And it's a very sad situation. This gentleman's doing a great job. I think he's going to get it. And Matt and everybody else that's working on it, I think you'll get this thing over with.
you praised European countries today as standing up for Ukraine. negotiate tariffs lower than 30% before August 1st, or is the deal set at this
What
point?
does that mean? You're talking about the tariffs?
Trade
Oh,
tariffs.
you're back on tariffs. You're on a more friendly tariff, right? A little bit more friendly tariff. No, we're going to be talking to people. We have, I watched the show this one. They were talking about, well, when's he going to make the deal? The deals are already made. The letters are the deals. The deals are made. There are no deals to make. They would like to do a different kind of a deal, and we're always open to talk.
Do y'all want to keep hearing this?
I'm ashamed, dude. I for some reason I can just hear him saying dumb shit like, we're gonna send all the batteries, the big ones. They're gonna be lithium and cobalts, and we're gonna put boots on the ground. We're gonna put Nikes and Reeboks on the ground. All the boots, the favorite boots, my favorite boots, and all the batteries. We got the bigger batteries,
Yeah, he's definitely he gotta be thinking Duracell because you cannot send a battery. If you do that, then we're part of it.
This guy's an idiot. Oh my god. All the batteries, we're gonna send all of them.
That's what I was mad. She Patty. That puts us in a war with Russia at that point, right?
Definitely does.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy. He just
Can you tell us something about?
Nobody checks this.
Yeah, can you tell us something about the Golden Dome? Like how does that work? Are those like microwave weaponized, or are they like rockets that are in space? Do you know anything about the Golden Dome and the space war shit, Patty?
So yeah, Golden Dome is nothing but a defense system similar to the Iron Dome, but it's like a bunch of Patriot missiles located all over the place that'll be shooting like anything that may come into the country. Which I don't know. I think that's a waste of funding.
So these are land to was that surface to? I don't know if it's land to surface or surface to land kind of missile system. Is that what that is? It's not like
it's a deterrent. It's not gonna. All it does is like if a missile's coming, it'll shoot that missile in the sky, so it doesn't land on ground. I mean, the shrapnel still comes down, right? So. Right. It's a waste of money. Because even if Russia was to do something from Cuba, we already have like weapon systems. So I don't know.
Well, don't we have the Bay of Pigs? Isn't that kind of like loaded anyways? I mean, like if they shoot something off, like not the Bay of Pigs, like the Guantanamo Bay, like they'd be able to launch from there, right?
I mean, they could watch, but Guantanamo Bay is not for that. Something else. But we have Southcom that's in Miami, which they should be collecting intel. We have freaking, we got bases all over the place.
Isn't there a base in Puerto Rico or something? There's something in Puerto Rico, right?
Used to be. But we do have like a team that may be out there that assists with their guard units. But he's a winner chicken dinner, y'all. Official president. Let me see what else we got going on in the news, y'all. Y'all don't want to hear that no more, do y'all?
You said what?
Y'all don't want to hear that no more. He's really not talking about nothing. Just getting praised.
Yeah.
Talking about 2 to 5%.
How's his bid for the Nobel Peace Prize going? Any updates on that bullshit?
I have no idea. Well, I don't know if I don't know. I don't know. You never know.
I'm just being sarcastic. That's just never gonna happen. But I'm just being sarcastic. There's no one gonna nominate him. So except BB, that's his only buddy in his pocket. So. Is there anything happening on the House side or on the Senate side or on the Supreme Court side? Those are always hot areas.
We blocked Samoa. He ain't even supposed to be in here. Okay. I ain't gonna remove you yet.
What? I'm not supposed to be in here.
Yeah, I had you blocked. I'm blocking people when I screenshot, but I need to go ahead and go back to my block list and start blocking people back.
Damn.
Just to be nice, because it's not my room.
Why are you doing, sis?
Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna send a screenshot of this on my block. I am not doing this no more. I'm unblocking people. Once y'all block for life. Let me go see what else we got going on. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 minute.
No, we do not. Please educate.
Grand rising to the room.
What's that? It's Grand Rising.
It's better than a good morning. I don't know what about morning is good.
You got that right. Not these days. Ain't nothing good about waking up in the morning. I just wake up in the morning and the first thing I say to myself is, what the fuck else happened?
I think you're talking about the other morning.
What the?
So, Simone, how you feel about this big, beautiful bill and the deportations? How they're going about the deportations, at least?
I think that shit don't look good.
Mm-hmm.
That shit don't look good at all. And they need to be a little bit more coordinated and know exactly what they're going for, but like with actual citizens and shit being mixed in it, I think that's just stupid. The guy told you exactly what he was going to do and how he was going to do it. Exactly. Verbatim. He didn't leave anything to be discussed or anything to be questioned. He said he was going to take everybody out. Everybody. At one time.
No, that's not what he said. He said he was going for the criminals. But you know, the thing that's really irritating is
he classifies criminals as people that cross the border illegally. So that, in essence of itself, lets you know that that's everybody that's here illegally. Those are the criminals. Not the hardworking criminals, not the unlawful criminals. Anybody that crossed the border illegally is a criminal.
Okay. But you know, the thing that really is worrisome to me as well is the TPS status. Like, saying that they can go back to their country because it's safe now. Like, we know Haiti is not safe right now. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, they get people killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you knew they were going to attack that ever since, with the parole program. That's basically what they ran on the whole time with that whole Ohio thing, right? They were talking about Springfield, Ohio.
Yeah, the dog and cat eaters.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
So, they had to move on that because they made TPS a big thing, a really big thing. Yeah,
but you know what? The residents of that freaking town, were up in arms behind this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had town hall meetings that they actually have recorded with the people, don't fuck with our nation. You know what I'm saying? They revitalized their economy.
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah, it's sad. What about this big, beautiful bill? How you feel about that, brother? Good morning, Haitian. We're talking about your cat eating.
Oh, my who? What's up?
Haitian definitely said he eats cats. He don't do
Yeah. Yeah.
But Simone, what you got to say about this big, beautiful bill? Y'all voted for this someone.
What happened? He don't like the building anymore?
Yeah, he said it's bad. He said that earlier. When I said, what do you think about this big, beautiful bill and these deportations? He's like, yeah, it's not looking good.
Big beautiful bill.
Go. Oh yeah, we're going as high as we can, baby. Oh my God.
What's up with this boy Putin? Why Putin playing him for though?
What'd you say?
Putin, why Putin playing him like a little bitch though?
No, Putin ain't playing like a little bitch. Putin done told Trump.
That's what I'm saying. Putin playing Trump like a bitch, yo.
Yeah. He told Trump, we're not friends. You better stop lying to the public. I'm gonna do what I do. Like, he thought Putin was friendly.
This is.
I have to tell people all the time, I ain't friendly.
I mean, Putin strung him along like a good KGB agent that he is.
Man.
You gotta remember, that guy was the head of the KGB. That means he was the best agent at the time they had.
Yeah. Putin wasn't all that up in the KGB, man. A lot of that's fucking fabricated. Trump is an idiot. Trump is an idiot, bottom line is what it is.
Putin was in the KGB.
He said he wasn't the head.
He had a high level.
Say it again?
He was a goon.
So there's a lot of Russians here. Do you think that he could activate some like Russian kind of like cells out in the States? You think like that's a possibility? Like they got cells out here?
So if there are Russian agents here, they have people that they could play in pawn, just like the U.S. can do with the Kurds and the PKP and the Hamas. They can play agencies or agents just like everybody else. They won't do it themselves. They have sleeper agents, but they may not be Russian sleeper agents.
Yeah,
right, that's true.
They control vast swaths of land in Asia, vast swaths.
Yeah, are you able to hear me now? So what I was saying I said Putin was never the head of the KGB.
Okay, so he never was the exact head, but was he a higher up at the KGB? Did he have a seat at the blackboard table?
As what is $17.99 worth?
Running operations,
Let's go.
handling agents, shuffling paperwork, operations, operatives. Did he have that kind of level?
A fucking third grader running 11 days a day could run tricks around Donald Trump. So this is relevant. Are you saying he's fucking dismissed to the big CIA agent? That's my only point. It doesn't matter fucking Putin with a fucking custodian somewhere. Trump was a fucking idiot, period.
I give it like a 7 out of 10 though.
He definitely is an
What is
idiot.
$17.99 worth of chocolate taste like? Let's go. Okay, look at that.
Tell him we got some on the back end.
Okay,
He
let's
don't
take a
care about
bite.
the country.
That's it. We got some young underage girls who are looking close, barely legal.
Right, and do a dance for him, shake your hips. I mean, he's good to go.
Yeah, some nasty female that works in the adult industry that let you sleep with her unprotected, while your wife's giving birth, shit like that. Get some.
It's a good thing that NATO's paying for those Patriot battery missile systems, right?
Whatever you want to be good is great, Samoa. If you say it's good, it's great.
Damn, thank you. Jeez. Okay.
What's up with Xi Jinping? I heard that he didn't. He refused to go to like some summit because he was thinking it's just getting too real right now, and he decided to withdraw from like one of those summits. You guys hear about that?
No.
Even he's like second guessing shit now. So I gotta find the article. When I was reading it or listening to it yesterday, it said that he didn't go to one of those summits, basically because he said it's just getting too real even for him. So, but we haven't heard anything about him in a minute, other than him giving some jets to Iran. I don't know if there's anything else he's probably going to end up giving. Did he give it to him or did he sell them?
I don't know. I'd have to Google it real quick. But yeah, we haven't really heard from JJP. And you said something about the article about
I gotta see if I can try to pull it up again. But he decided not to go to one of those like summits where all those leaders were at and stuff because basically shit was getting a little too real for him. He didn't feel safe.
You said it's too hot.
Too hot on the block. But you know what though? I mean, for him to say that, I wonder if he's feeling like, is it that there's foreign actors or is that his internal people? He feels like they may be trying to get him out because I know that there's some dissonance there that you know, I don't know. I don't want to say that people are trying to take him out, but I know that there's maybe less of an appetite for him moving forward. But they're just tolerating it. So at least that's what I heard. Let's see here. I don't know how to spell that shit.
Let's put China's leader. 9/10 summit.
Let's see here. Oh, not attending the BRICS summit for the first time. That was a couple of days ago. I mean, this says a week ago. So that was a surprise. And he's one of the head dudes running this shit, so him not showing up is...
Yeah, that's a problem.
It's a big deal, yeah.
Let me look this up real quick.
Yeah, I got something from CNN. It was July 5th. Summit leaders from BRICS group, major emerging economic kickoff in Brazil Sunday, but without top leader and its most powerful member. For the first time in more than a decade's rule, Chinese leader Xi Jinping, who has made BRICS a centerpiece of his push to reshape the global balance of power, will not attend the annual leaders gathering.
So I actually found a clip.
Yeah. Well, play it out.
All right, talking about China, there's been a lot of speculation around the Chinese Supreme Leader, President Xi Jinping, who's been missing in action over the last few days, most notably at the recently concluded BRICS summit in Rio de Janeiro. China was one of the founder members of BRICS, but Xi Jinping skipped that particular summit, the BRICS summit. It's the first time he skipped a BRICS summit in the 12 years that he's been in power, and that has led to a lot of speculation. Where is Xi Jinping hiding? Has he gone missing? Is this a strategic retreat because of pressure domestically, or is it something larger? And who could possibly succeed him, if at all that is the plan? A succession plan is being laid out in 2027 when the next Chinese Communist Party's Congress is expected. For over a decade now, Xi Jinping has been the face of a rising China. A leader who has projected confidence at global fora, he's reshaped domestic politics and positioned himself as president for life. But this year, for the very first time since taking power, Xi Jinping skipped the annual BRICS summit. His absence has triggered a wave of speculation. Is China's most powerful leader in generations preparing to step aside? Or is something deeper at play within the Communist Party's secretive corridors? Xi Jinping's decision to send Premier Li Qiang in his place is unprecedented. He's never skipped a BRICS summit since officially becoming president in 2013. In fact, as per official Chinese government records, Beijing is citing scheduling conflicts as the reason why Xi Jinping could not travel all the way to Rio de Janeiro. But analysts are not quite convinced. After all, Xi Jinping has made BRICS a centerpiece of his foreign policy since 2012. Why then this sudden change? And it is also not that Xi is traveling to someplace else at this given point of time. He has no international trips planned which coincide or which collide with the BRICS schedule. So then what was this scheduling conflict all about? Because skipping BRICS sends out a powerful signal at a time when Donald Trump is railing and ranting against BRICS and BRICS countries wanting to stop their own currency, wanting to devalue the dollar. This is not just about diplomacy. It's about what is also happening inside
I'm at home.
China
I'm listening
and this
to
great
another
power
Clubhouse room. I'm
competition.
turn the volume down.
I didn't hear anything you just said.
No, because you need to be muted for us to listen to him. Go
Yeah,
say.
mute up. I'm at
Where
home.
are you?
I'm at home in my office drinking
Ah,
coffee.
I thought you were out. That means the background noise is coming from Simon. My God, you sound sicker now.
Maybe I just became more of a man.
You know, I was sick like that for 2.5 weeks. And it was just very weird. Tell me if this is what's happening to you. So usually when I get a cold, I start like, you know, the watery thing coming out of your nose, and you start sneezing, and then maybe you get your throat itches a little bit, and it's sore and whatever. And then, well, you go through a whole cold, and then for me, I get asthma, and then I wrap up, and that's it. This time, I got like allergy, but nothing in my nose. I had like a blocked nose, but on the back, you know, like nothing was coming out of my nose. Like I tried to blow my nose, nothing. Everything was like on the back of my nose, you know. And I had like this coughing, and it was like horrible. And it lasted like 2.5 weeks probably.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Is it something like that you're getting now?
I'm actually like out of the cold now. Like this is the I still had a little sinus this morning, but overall like my health is back to like 99%, 90%. So
I am at 99.
the pressure though
But
was
yesterday I
intense.
still had a little bit of asthma yesterday.
That sucks.
Yeah, and I was walking a lot, and I was getting fatigued.
Yeah, that was the craziest thing when the cold flu was like at its peak. My body hurt everywhere. I had pain, and I had like horrible. I was getting shivers, and total like lack of energy. It was a brutal cold that I went through. It hit me on July 4th the hardest.
Oh, so you didn't do anything?
No, I literally just stayed at home. I swear it must be like a seasonal flu pattern. And
Some people have told me it's like the advanced or evolved version of COVID.
Yeah, I could buy that. I could buy that. Because my sister had the same thing, and the girl that I dated on this app for like a 3-day weekend, you know, she was all boosted up, and we had some romance, so I'm pretty sure she virally shed on me. And that like nearly killed me.
Yeah, my sister also got sick. Like, but it's everywhere. Like, I'm in Switzerland, my sister in Guatemala, you guys in the US, and everyone has been sick. Even Simon was sick before I was. It's just everywhere. It's like a virus. I don't know.
I wonder if it is like COVID-19.
For me, it was like hay fever, but then after I got the hay fever, I no longer can taste or smell anything.
Yeah, me too. That's exactly what's happening to me. Well, now I can taste a little bit more, but I can barely smell. Like, only very strong smells, and I have to intentionally breathe in order to feel them. And I am out of the cold, but it's just not back to normal. I don't know what happened.
I don't know, I think all that stuff comes back to you know. Like, have you ever twisted a knee or like sprained an ankle, and it took 11 months for it to like feel normal again or something?
Well, I mean, let's hope, because I want to take my girlfriend to
dining restaurant for her birthday in August.
When is her birthday?
August 24th.
Oh, so still like another month.
Yeah. But I haven't been able to say
That's the birthday. That's the birthday than my best friend.
Oh, nice.
She's a Virgo.
Whatever that means.
You should read about the zodiacs.
I'm not gonna waste my time.
Oh, you're not gonna waste your time. I've heard you waste your time for years, son.
I'm gonna be selective with the things I waste my time with, and reading about fucking nothing signs is not gonna be one of them.
So Edmund, I received a course of AI during the whole weekend. It was like 15 hours between Friday and Saturday, and it's amazing the stuff you can do.
Really? What, for
Like,
example?
I learned how to do apps, how to create agents, how to, oh my god, it's just amazing. I'm like hooked now on that. I'm creating my new website, and I'm creating a couple of apps that will help me to organize my stuff.
Well, show me how to do it. Let's do a training course, and you'll be the instructor. And then it'll help you learn even more.
That. But it's really amazing, all the stuff that you can do. And it's super easy, actually. If they have the course again, I'm gonna send it to you. I got it for free with a code. Usually it's like, I don't know, $400 or so dollars.
I just got do you use Shopify at all?
No. No, because I don't sell anything.
I have to do that now. I have to
Hey,
set
my
up my
friend.
website or a landing page for my product. I have to hook up my Facebook pixel to my website.
No, I've never used Shopify because I don't sell stuff.
What's up, Vegas?
Yeah, what a racist.
What's up, nigga faggot?
Oh my god, the homophobia and racistophobia.
Did you like the Bitcoin guys, my friend?
Yes, I did. I thought that they were all, I actually really did. I thought they were all smart and very funny, and I liked the guy Hodl the best. Hodl.
Yeah, he's
British
very
version or
popular.
Yeah, he was cool. He was a cool guy.
He's very popular on Twitter and on podcasts and stuff. If you look for him for American Hodl, you'll find him.
I mean, you do realize that anybody who's actually doing what they're doing here, or even having very long form conversations here, like, it's a total waste of time. And the fact that, like, they're not even creating a content or a podcast or something, it's like, it's basically, it's got to be therapeutic. I think that's probably the best way to frame it. But it's like bad therapy.
So you're saying Bitcoin is bad?
No, what I'm saying is it doesn't matter what the topic is, because what's happening here is communication exchange, and so the topic is irrelevant. Most people want to just get what's off their chest.
That's very true. I'll talk about anything as long as you guys will fucking listen to me.
I wouldn't.
All communication is hypnosis.
Yeah, I think you could say all communication is spam. That's like probably.
All communication is projection.
Yeah, it
Well, by
happens a lot.
definition, it's projection.
What the fuck are you 16?
But I call this like decentralized friendship.
What would a centralized friendship look like?
Real
Is it the
world.
one where you walk away from somebody when you meet them in public?
No, that's called being rude and being an annoying person.
No, it's mean you're annoying and you're rude.
What's a sexualized friendship? I mean,
You mean because I'm on a family vacation, I see some random neo-Nazi at a gas station who wants to talk to me for 5 minutes in his old jalopy?
I mean, what's 5 minutes? And you talk for hours on Clubhouse. You can't give him 5 minutes.
Exactly. Well, that's the point. It's like, well, first of all, we were going kayaking and we had an appointment to go pick up our kayaks. So, David, just go get your bottle of vodka and just shut the fuck up.
why are you telling David to shut the fuck up?
Because
Yeah, that's not nice.
Because he's sitting there wasting our time about a gas station encounter with Diego, aka Roberto.
Well, docs. And when you bring up, friendship, I mean, that needs to be pointed out what you did. Wait, what did you do?
Nothing. It's just a waste of time. Let's not rediscuss a
He
gas
met
station.
Diego in person and he ran away.
What?
I don't know if he ran away. I don't think he ran away. I think he was
I
like,
didn't run away.
You're Diego.
Diego's like, yo, but
No, the one running away was Edmund.
No,
yeah,
I wasn't running
you
away.
saw him in person in real life, and it's like after hours of talking in Clubhouse.
First of
like,
all,
let's hang out, and he ran away.
First of all, let me finish this by saying Roberto's is the rude bitch here. He didn't even get out of his car to stand up to shake my hand. He just sat there like a fat ass in his car with his Nazi bride wife while she looked the other way, and his kids sat like robots. So let's just put facts as facts, and I'll describe the situation accurately.
But didn't he meet you like in a stop or something? Like how was he going to get out of the car? Like
He's in his car. I don't even think he turned his car off. He just was sitting there like a weirdo, and he said, "Hey, Edmund."
Did he shake your hand?
No, I didn't shake his fucking hand. I didn't even ask him his name because I didn't even care what the fuck his name was.
Did you know who he was? Oh yeah, because
I knew the voice. I heard his voice, and I was like, "Oh God, Clubhouse in the real world." I look over, and it's an old fucking jalopy with what looks like a guy with fucking dandruff and oily skin. I'm like, "Oh, it's that praxeologist guy, aka the philosopher."
And then you ran away.
So
No.
you heard his voice.
That actually just changed things.
Wait, dude. You heard his voice, and it immediately triggered your brain like Clubhouse.
That's exactly what I said.
No, that's
like,
it, because he called him Edmund, because nobody in the real world knows that John is Edmund. So if John is walking around and somebody calls him Edmund, it would be like if somebody called me trash bag. If I was walking on the street and somebody was like, "Hey, trash bag," and then I turned around.
Well, what if the person that said it was Issa? You'd be like, "Yo, Issa, what's going on? Let's talk. Let's have coffee. Let's have a drink." You wouldn't run away.
You wouldn't run away.
Let's have a drink.
Listen, David, nobody fucking ran away. I walked up to the car, I talked to him, I looked in the vehicle, I saw an unhappy wife, and then I left. I assessed the situation, and I left.
Maybe she was scared of you.
Maybe she was probably like, "Here we go again with my husband wasting our fucking time."
No, I think it's more likely that Diego is dominating her and he prohibits her to speak.
Let's just
I think
say,
he was a good Catholic man.
let's just say that, I was worried that there could be a Nazi knife in his fucking jackboot, and he was driving like a white supremacist car, and, I just gotta say, his wife didn't look happy, and his children didn't even move. I think they could have been dolls. I don't know.
Really?
Maybe they were molded.
Were
Maybe
they
they were
acting like they weren't acting like kids?
No, they were not.
Wow.
They're just very well behaved Catholic kids.
Caleb, have you met anyone in real life in Clubhouse?
Not except the people I already knew.
So before Clubhouse.
So I know Matt, Rabbi Matt, from a long time ago.
Okay.
And I met one other guy.
What about Norm?
No, I've never met Norm in person. And I think on Wednesday, actually, I'm meeting up with somebody in Philadelphia.
Tell us who.
Oh, Scott. I think Scott and I are going to go to Topgolf.
Scott.
Coffee?
Wait, the Top Golf in Morristown.
No, we're gonna be.
Like
I'm gonna be
Eagle,
at Phillies. In Morristown? Yeah.
Yeah, there's no
That's
Top
the
Golf
only
in
one-
the.
That's the only one in Phillies.
But Top Golf is like
Wait,
New
what,
York?
what day is this, Caleb?
Wednesday.
I'll be around. I mean, if you want to include me.
No, nobody's inviting you. Don't turn away.
No, I'm saying no. I mean, you can have a bay for 4. You can have a bay for 6, actually.
I'm heading down for 2 concerts, and I need somebody to do the day Wednesday.
Oh my god, you're seeing
But wait,
fish?
okay, I have 2 questions.
What's
One,
up, David?
is it Scotty? And second, is it mini golf, Top Golf?
No, real golf.
It's like a driving range.
Are you seeing fish?
Is it Scott the guy that the Hey Isa guy?
Yeah, he's a minister.
No.
Yeah.
You're thinking like the
Scott
guy with the glasses.
His name is Scott Jones.
Yeah. Scott Jones.
Scott Jones? He's a minister?
Yeah.
What? Oh my God! What? But he's a degenerate. What the fuck is going on with the churches?
Everyone deserves a second chance, Isa.
I mean, I love God, but I love God and degeneracy, but he cannot be a minister. Like, what the fuck?
It's the beginning of a joke. A minister and a rabbi go to Top Golf.
Yeah, you need a priest as well.
Well, Caleb, if you need a priest, I can pretend to be a priest and come to golf.
And also you need a sheikh.
I need an imam.
We can invite Randy Dickerson. He can be the sheikh.
Oh yes, he's my favorite.
Would you meet with David Bobadilla in real life?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah, I like Caleb. I always get along with Caleb. There's certain people that beat him up, but I always try to.
Oh my God, David, you're taking a spotlight off for me.
Come to the man on Tuesday and Wednesday. Give you a good party at the show.
The concert. No, but would you meet me in real person?
Who's the?
Oh my God, David!
I'm sorry.
My friend is even a same person.
Lisa, if I was ever in Zurich or wherever you live, yes, I would definitely look at that.
Amazing. That's what I wanted. Just thank you. Now you can talk, David.
No, I refuse to pretend.
Would you meet me, Edmund?
Chances are that I would rather just actually cancel and then have the Clown House meeting, get it out of my system, and then just move on quickly.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I mean, I would meet with anybody, anytime, anywhere, for a beer or...
Would you record our meeting?
Yeah, I'd probably ask you if I can open a Clown House room so we can just, pipe it into Clown House for Clown Housers.
So we can chat online.
Yeah, I think, putting content on here, for people, this is a very closed, network of people, and it's for people who like the app, I think. I mean, because you can go to X Spaces in a room with 1,200 people, never get on a stage, and you really never get to meet any real person. You don't get to engage with people's personalities. So this is a unique app, and it's pretty small. They put a lot of money into this fucking thing.
It. Now you're praising it.
From
you like it.
Well, yeah, from a technology perspective, this app is really the ergonomics, the interface, everything is very solid.
I had a steak dinner with Isa, and she's very nice and normal, not like some of these other people in Clubhouse.
Yeah, I mean.
My friend, would you meet with me?
Would I meet you?
Oh my God, it's in the Matrix. Yeah, would you meet me?
Well, if you don't let me talk when I'm not in the Matrix, eventually I end up in the Matrix.
Yeah, people are on the move.
So it's technically
the people that I have met on Clubhouse, they're not here anymore. I've met Rick and David, but then I have met who is it? Suki. I met.
You met Rico.
You met Shuki?
Met Rico.
You haven't made it to Germany yet to meet Daniel?
No, but I want to. I want to go to Israel with Daniel.
That would be amazing for you.
I really want to experience Israel with him. I think it would be amazing.
Let's have a meetup in Tel Aviv.
Nah, you won't.
What?
I mean,
I'll be there again
but you
in
won't.
December. What do you mean? I'm gonna be there in December.
Yeah, I'm planning to be in Guatemala in December.
Wait, my friend, where do you live right now?
I live in Maine.
Gayland.
Maine?
Yeah, I live in Maine.
The Gayland of Maine.
Why?
This is where I live. What do you mean? Why do
This is
you
where
live
he
where
does
you
his
live?
baskets.
I mean, you had a choice. You picked Maine?
So David, you're like an 8-year-old child with Down syndrome.
No, it's not good. I mean, you could live, you can live in New York, you can live in Florida, Texas, California, but you picked Maine? I'm just curious.
Well, my uncle had a brain injury and my parents were here.
That's the best insult, David. You're like an 8-year-old with Down syndrome.
David's a good-looking guy.
Not as good looking as yourself.
That's very gay, Simon. I don't think that he's looking for your. I don't think he's looking for your.
It's called the compliment. He says, like,
yeah.
I'll take all
So
compliments.
I do want to point out my PTR.
Telling him that he looks like a fucking 8-year-old Down syndrome.
Look at this quote by Osho. It says, "If you love yourself, you love others. If you hate yourself, you hate others. In relationships with others, it is only you mirrored." Do you think there's any truth in that?
I think that's amazing.
100%.
So who on this
That's
app?
why look at all the socialists. They all hate themselves, and as a result, they want to see the world burn. Fuck them.
That's right. You know.
That's right.
If I can't be happy, you can't be happy.
How did that?
So how do you transform yourself from being a self-hater to being a self-lover?
You just need to let go.
You have to love your problems. Your problem, anyone else's problems. You have to love your problems.
No, you need to take responsibility of your problems. That's number one. But number two, you need to let go. Oh my God, Simon. But number two, you just need to.
Don't yell at
Why are you guys retarded? Like you can't help yourselves in jumping into when someone else is talking. What's wrong with you?
David, are you going to be in Toronto on Wednesday?
No, I'm going to golf with Caleb on Wednesday.
I got John Pokori's coming up. I thought,
you should go, David. Go meet Faruqi. Plus, Caleb is not inviting you yet.
So I tried to text you, Kay, but you don't respond about
Where did you try and text me?
yeah, here. About coming up to Toronto.
Don't you think it's a little gay that John Fakori sits there and does all his talk therapy in a Bitcoin room?
But he likes to do that. So people
That
are
might
laughing.
yeah.
I mean, he reveals a lot of stuff on there that is kind of private, and I mean,
You should see me. You should see how much private stuff I really do.
You're zero private.
Yeah, I know so much about him at this point.
Your story, your telenovela story, was the reason why I stuck in the Bitcoin rooms, because I wanted to come day after day to hear what was going on in your life.
That's how you get to it. You want to how does it end?
That's how I got hooked in the Bitcoin room.
Yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Other people didn't. But, man, the other day when I came in, wow, was that? I heard it got a little feisty after I left.
Oh, it was horrible.
Yeah, apparently my life got threatened. They were gonna try and...
No.
That's
No,
what
your
Dave
life
told
didn't
me.
get threatened. No. It was just, he kicked you out, but that was it. And then, he just said that he didn't like it when other people are kind of like befriending you, whatever. I don't know, dude. I'm not part
crazy.
of drama. But
Yeah,
he went.
crazy.
I mean, he was just like ranting, but he never said anything about your life or that he was gonna kill you or anything. No.
That's apparently it got worse. Like Antonio and him, they were trying to dox me because they're gonna find me and try and...
Antonio?
Yeah.
Why?
Christian,
why do that? Antonio's a good guy, dude.
Why did they have such a hard on for you, Christian? Like,
I feel like you're not. You need to up your troll game, David. Like, I'm getting like threats. You know, apparently if you even don't remove me as soon as I walk into that room, you're dead to that person. You know, you get
that's so ridiculous, bro. Like, why are they acting like that towards you?
I don't care. I don't play into those things.
And I said like I've been hours in the Bitcoin room and hearing Christian speak back in the day. Like he never said anything like at all combative.
He said, "Can we get a room title change to Super Friends and Friends for Life?"
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But Gay, why don't you just let it go? I mean, that's a perpetual room that goes on for 24-hour cycles. It's a you problem, isn't it?
What, the Bitcoin room?
Well, I mean, if they're threatening his life, I mean, that's more their problem.
No, nobody was. Hey, that whoever told you that is bullshitting because nobody was threatening your life.
I don't think you weren't around the whole time, but like Dave.
No, I was there for the whole rant, and then I left because it just got very quiet and like a very weird vibe. So I was just like, oh fuck this! I just went to do my room.
I think it went on for like an hour of them like being upset and.
No. It was more like 15 minutes, and then the room got very quiet, and people were just starting to avoid talking about it.
Yeah, but I think what Christian's saying,
oh my god, shut the fuck up, I'm gonna kick you out. The last time you interrupt me, I swear to God, David. So, I was there for like 15 minutes, and the whole rant happened, and yes, a lot of people jumped in and whatever, and it's like, what's going on, and he got very angry, and then everything got like very quiet, and people started like trying to change the topic. And that is when it just got like a weird vibe because it felt like people were trying just to like deviate the attention from the quietness, and try to like put the room back into normal. And that's when I left because it just felt not authentic, and I was just like, oh, I don't want to put up with this vibe. And so I came here to open my room. But it didn't go unless you're talking about some other time that they were talking about it, that's different. But that specific day, it didn't go for 1 hour. Nobody was threatening your life. And whoever is telling you this is just to stir the shit. I'm not saying that they might not be giving you true information, but I think that some people thrive in drama, Chris, and so you need to also be smart and not and take it with a pinch of salt everything that people tell you.
I don't really care. No one's gonna hurt me. But it's just, I do find it funny that I have, without even doing anything, I just have this much effect on them.
Welcome to the club, Gay.
Yeah. I just asked Dave what he's planning for dinner on Wednesday, and it's been a month since I got in a beef with this guy, and he still can't let it go.
Well, I think that you guys should try to look for a way of getting along together again. I mean, like, people say things, you say things, he said things.
I haven't said
It's like, let's try to be adults. Let's try to be adults and get over it. It's just fucking Clubhouse.
I think Christian is the adult in this history. The other guy is like being a thing.
No, David, because Chris has also done shit or say comments that were meant to jab Jimmy and to trigger Jimmy, and so Jimmy got pissed off, and he was in his right of getting pissed off as well. Now, the problem is that maybe it went a little bit too far to a point where they cannot be in the same room. Well,
that's because they were pushing around him.
But I think you guys should try to sort it out. I mean, like, you both are adults. And you both are men, and you're managing this like if you both were two little 8-year-old scout girls.
Okay, but what am I supposed to do at this point? There's nothing I can do.
I
haven't done anything.
I mean, let it cool for now.
Yeah, but there's no reason like that to be so.
And then try to see if through someone you're able to reach out. Like Hodo was saying the other day that they should try to look for a way of getting the two of you together. He was saying this while none of you were in the room. So, I mean, like, there are people that would like things to go back to normal. So I think that you should take advantage of those. And for example, Hodo, I mean, like, he appreciates you both, and he's appreciated by you both. So you should try to use someone like that, but stop with the stupid drama. It's just annoying.
Yeah, I'm not trying. If Jimmy wanted to talk, I'm welcome to, but I don't plan to talk to Jimmy or continue the drama.
Okay, let's just take a deep breath and change the topic of conversation to something more positive vibration.
No, because this is the only time when we can talk about it, and because he asked that. But yeah, I mean, honestly, Chris, don't listen to what everybody tells you, because that'll just get you angrier with Jimmy. You should just let it go, dude. Just let go. And at some point, try to make peace again. You guys don't need to be friends. You just need to be respectful to each other. That's it.
Got it.
I can't believe this conversation is happening right now. How old are we?
Why?
Hey, this we've had certain
Why?
conversations about.
Why is it so difficult?
I don't know. My mom told me that like when I was 10 years old.
Am I being like a mom?
No, I mean, it's just the fact that someone needs to be told that.
Oh, come on. You all need to be told that. Do you want me to remind you of the drama that happened on our side of Clubhouse?
Yeah, that's right.
This shit happens in every corner of Clubhouse. People are retarded.
I love that there's two Anons in the room and I'm not one of the Anon.
Really, you're not? Do you feel uncomfortable?
No, I don't. I just like the fact that people want to come in here and listen to this convo anonymously.
But yeah, Abuela, don't you remember when the whole Clubhouse world war happened between conservatives and Alex New York and you and Randy and Kai and Ali? I mean...
Did you see dick pics?
Yes.
You all are retarded. You all fight... Everyone fights for different reasons. Everyone fights.
I won't say who, but somebody said
that shit out of it. First of all, the government and religion are separate.
I think I have dodged a lot of these fights. I only had my own drama, but it was just like...
I thought you were saying jogging on the TikTok.
That's what I heard too. And then she stopped midway saying that didn't, and then...
I've only received dick pics from the gays.
That's pretty straight, I'm not gonna lie.
And it's not theirs.
Daniel's dick?
No, I haven't seen yours dicks. But Pussy has sent me dick pics. You have sent me
other
dick
people?
pics, and I don't know why you guys send me this stuff.
It's like this is an ex person. Check it out.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. I've never played
I
this
know what he showed you. Well,
side against side drama in Clubhouse.
So Issa, do you think
But
it...
I always do the same role. Like, don't get me in your fucking shit and just get into a room, make peace, sort things out, and then come to my room. But don't weaponize me. That's mean. That's always what I end up telling people. And actually, they understand. I think that if this were Big Brother, I would have won it.
that's something Big Brother USA is just starting this week.
I would have won Big Brother.
Well, welcome back everyone to the world famous Issa Club. This is your super clubhouse friends, hosted by Issa.
Have you ever seen the show The Circle? On Netflix.
It rings a bell, but I don't think I have.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
It's like a low budget Big Brother, but I'm pretty addicted to it. But people can go in as a catfish. I feel like now that I'm an Anon, I feel like I'm a catfish, and it feels like I'm on The Circle sometimes because you can get blocked and stuff like that. That's the whole, and I'm just like, feel like I'm living that world.
Is it good?
Is it objective to like find the catfish?
But is the Circle online or is it still?
It's on Netflix.
But I mean, if it's online, if it's
It's like people in an apartment building. They have
so it's people in an apartment.
They can't leave their room. They can only interact through text.
Oh.
And so it's just like people trying to like, not get blocked, and to basically be like an influencer, which is the person that gets to block people, and they just vote, how popular that person is this every couple days.
It's how do you win?
How many people?
Starts off with like 8, and then people get removed, and they add people, and they probably go through like, I would say like 12 to 14 characters.
More like, they get people in an apartment complex.
Yeah, so they
it's
get
like 100.
but they don't get to see each other. They don't get to.
Okay, so they don't see each other, but they talk to each other, and they're trying to pump themselves up to be something they're not, to get more likes.
Yeah, and to like form a lot. It's a pretty good show. It's almost like Clubhouse,
But can they sustain the character before they get found out? It's like, wait.
Yeah, they'll be
not
like
really whatever. Yeah.
They'll be like sometimes like you got to do like bake a cake too, right? And so they'll be like, if it's a chick. And then it's a dude playing a chick. It's like it might be pretty obvious.
So what happened?
You can't be.
Are you saying that Diego?
But do they live in their own apartment?
Are you saying that Diego rage quit?
No, so they have like a kitchen and everything.
Yeah,
but they can't visit each other, right?
Yeah, and they can only leave to go to like their gym. I don't know. It's just basically they can't leave. They have no internet, no nothing.
Yeah, you know what? That'd be funny if they shared one gym, but they couldn't talk. So they at one point of the day they see each other.
No, they have like time. I think they have time slots that they can, each person, so they're separate.
I know, but it'd be funny because like now you can see everyone what they look like, but you can't talk to each other.
Funny, David.
I find it really good. Like,
Is anybody here going to the gym today?
I will do a
Circle. Okay, I gotta check it out. But how do you win? Like, how does it end?
You go to the gym and break a
person
sweat.
gets voted the highest at the end wins 100,000. But like sometimes there's a lot of strategic voting too, right? So sometimes like not the most popular person wins because people are trying to not vote for the popular person because they're trying to give themselves a better shot.
That's fun. I like that.
So it's all tactics.
I guess I gotta watch it. Yeah, I heard people like that.
It's a strategy game, but then also some people play with strategy, some people play just based on their.
I got a question I want to ask. David and Gabe, what are the last 2 books that you read?
I don't know, man. It's been like 10 years.
10 years since you read a book. Wow. What about you, David? 10 years plus?
I don't have to answer that question.
All right, I've confirmed something. Let me put it in my spreadsheet. Please hold.
Okay. This is the only show
I have right now that it's called in Spanish. I'm reading this time in Spanish. It's called Deja de Ser Tú from Joe Dispenza. I think it's like letting go of yourself or something like that. It's called.
So Christian, I got to check out that. Okay, because like I said, multiple people have talked to me about it, but I've never bothered to watch it. But I guess you watch it.
Abuela, what was the last book you read? Or Simon, what was the last book you read?
I started reading Green Lights, which is a book that.
Oh my God!
Not for me.
You've been starting to read Green Lights for like a year.
I gave it to my mom, and then she hasn't given it back to me. So.
Where is it?
It's at her house.
Simon,
so
what
you're
about
not
you?
starting to read Green Lights.
Let's just move on from Abuela here. Simon, what was the last book you read?
Applying color science.
Let's go.
So you studied
That was
the
also the
rainbow?
last book I read. I'll use Simon's answer.
Is this Congress guy the guy that like tapes the Bitcoin rooms? Is that the same guy?
Yeah, that's me.
Do you have any is there any stats on like which characters your audience likes the best?
I mean, I have my personal favorites and also my personal dislikes, but it's irrelevant.
Tell us.
You might have
It really doesn't matter. I mean, I've listened to the Bitcoin Room for years, and I've been recording it for years, and I've even wanted to dedicate like specific recording studio time just for the Bitcoin Room because it is one of those 24-hour cycle perpetual rooms, and there's only like 3 or 4 of those on this app. But that takes the cake for being probably I don't know. It's a winner of a room in my opinion.
He gets the most views on YouTube.
No, just like what people say in there, and then the amount of silence also in the room. I would say that the Free Britney bitch, you know, the trans guy in there who is very vocal. He's one of the best characters.
Chris
Well,
Crocker's in there.
whatever its name is very
Brittany,
very
yeah, Brittany.
Carrying it.
Britney's bitch, whatever her name is, his name is. It's she
Yeah,
or he
Brittany
is extremely obnoxious sometimes. But there's a lot of super obnoxious people in that room.
Would I be
But
considered
it's all
obnoxious?
trolling. It's not that people are, well, I want to take it as trolling.
No.
Maybe there's a lot of truth in it.
Is the least obnoxious person in the room.
Who, which would you say is your favorite character besides me in that room, Edmund?
You're like
Besides
you're
Christian.
you're like a little nothing in that room compared to the super users in that room.
Well, I don't know, actually. I've made my way to the top. I'm very well received
Well,
there.
you see,
British John.
you're needed desperately in that vacuum of a room as a woman and having a lively voice. Like you give people so much joy in that
What
depressed
about
room.
Fish?
Of
Is Fish one of your favorites?
Fish.
Congress?
I've climbed.
It doesn't
Anyway,
matter.
it was a joke, you douche.
I don't really care
Who is your
about.
favorite character there?
It's not about the individuals. It's about the totality and the collective of the individuals.
I
It is a
know, but I
wide
want to know who's your
diversity of
favorite
speakers.
character.
Yeah, gun to the head if you had to pick one.
It is not fat British Hodel. I think it's the American Hodel guy, whatever his name is.
American Hodel, yeah.
Yeah, he's
What
he's
about
got.
Dave?
Is it Dave? Is Dave the born Canadian?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so. Oh, he wins the ultimate prize for super boringness.
Fish is always entertaining. He's always speaking.
But what I don't understand is like, see that to me, like the content to me is more valuable than even the Bitcoin. Like, it's because it's like watching Seinfeld. Clubhouse is like Seinfeld. I mean, it's just this group of people that get together in a house and have their funny
Yeah, the Bitcoin room
discourse.
has a good dynamic. I like it.
It's also the super cringe when you hear people essentially like doing this country club type demeanor, and their lives are in shambles, they're divorced, you can tell they have a lot of anxiety, but they keep projecting this like aura of wealth, which is just a ridiculous way to communicate. I mean, it's just so fake and stupid and anti-intellectual,
I do like the conversations
academic.
about like restaurants and watches and shit like that.
I love the rich guy hours. It was it was like things. When they just talk about being rich. I like that combo.
I like listening to it.
I also enjoy the conversation of how they don't make.
The morning show is good.
I feel like
I love when they just exude their dominance over how bullish they are. Love that.
It is
I also
really
like it when they kick out the inspired.
Let guys speak.
I feel like they've had the conversation. They don't make good comedies anymore. Probably 130 times. Like they talk about. I don't know if you guys have been in the room, but like that conversation gets done over and over and over.
I've
heard the same kind of conversation about restaurants, maybe like that a couple times.
MSTR?
See, that's why it is an interesting thing to record, because when you hear people talk about technical capabilities of like crypto or something versus just this like rich sailor, it's like this weird cult. It does seem like a cult.
I like those guys. I really do enjoy their company.
Which guys do you like? Excuse me.
Oh, so you always first, honey.
Okay, hold on.
I do find it. You get some people who are like in that room who are kind of have actual different opinions, or people who are like have an opinion, and then there's so many of them are just followers and just kind of go where the crowd's taking them. It's a very interesting dynamic.
Yeah, there's only three people I like. Obviously Christian, Fish, and Sam. Those are the only two people I like in that room.
Well, it meets the definition of a cognitive disorder room because it's essentially all or nothing thinking, meaning that Bitcoin solves everything. I mean, that is the definition of a cognitive
But
distortion
it
disorder.
does.
Well, see, that's not necessarily true. It's also a little bit like when I was a juvenile or young, I wanted to gather information or like secrets on how people are making money so I could clone them. And so you may have like a bunch of stragglers who don't really understand how to create value. I mean, the spam has value and people monetize spam, and that room is just another fucking spam room.
For you, everything is spam, and you're the biggest spammer of all.
I'm not. I'm the biggest recorder of spam.
Yes, you are, dude. Like you are streaming all these stupid conversations on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook. Like if that's not spamming, then I don't know what it is. You're spamming the internet with us.
That is literally the
No,
idea.
I'm recording
It costs
spam.
YouTube more money to upload your nothing content.
Instagram has warned. Instagram is now warning me if I don't have 1,000 followers, they'll no longer let me
It's
stream.
ruining the environment by running these data centers.
The environment.
But from the amount of communication produced by these brains, if people were just to read books and start educating themselves instead of talking all the time, like the IQ would rise. But IQ is not rising amongst the speakers on Clownhouse.
Okay, tell us the truth. Does someone pay you to do this? Is the FBI behind this?
I don't know, you'll have to talk to Amir and Edward in the Dearborn FBI.
Yeah, I cannot hear his answer.
He's not allowed to answer.
I said you'll have to find out, whether or not the FBI or I don't. Did you hear? I mean, what happened to Amir?
No, what happened to him? Oh, you called the FBI on them.
No, I posted it on X and encouraged other people to call the FBI because I believe them to be potential terrorists.
Yeah, tell us that we're interested. And everybody shut up.
He got arrested for trespassing.
When?
What?
I don't know, like a week ago or
When?
something.
But
It had nothing to do with me. I'm just here literally spreading fake news, gossip, misinformation.
Hold on a second. This is report the news about Amir.
It's not really that important.
Yes, to us it is.
Isa, you're interrupting Simon.
Simon's got to do some color adulteration so he can make enough money to take his beautiful girlfriend to a nice Italian dinner.
Wait, Edmund.
I do make enough.
Edmund, tell the story about Amir, and is it true that he got arrested?
No, I had nothing to do with it. He got arrested for something else, and I don't know how to understand. How does a blind guy manage to do all this?
What? He's not blind. Edward is blind.
Edward is the...
Oh, Amir's
blind
not blind.
guy.
Okay,
Amir.
my bad.
Amir is something with
Amir
powers.
is just old. He's like 78.
Yeah, I get that. And it's really, I love when Norm comes in and rattles his bones and he has like, his brain starts popping and then he gets exhausted and he says, fucking Norm gave me a headache.
I like it when he kicks him to the audience and he's like, oh,
So, what?
you go down there, Norm. You go down there. You time out. Good boy. That's what he says. He's like treated like a dog. So stupid.
When did the arrest happen?
I don't know. He said like a week ago he got arrested for trespassing or something.
Oh, so it has nothing to do with the clubhouse then?
No. I'm just harassing them, and I don't think anybody's probably called the FBI on them, but I wouldn't call what I'm doing harassment. I think that just those rooms go long into the night. I mean, I go to sleep and I close my door and keep the AC on, and I just live stream that room for 8 hours. It goes till 6 in the morning, and
How can you stand it?
I don't listen to it. I go to sleep. But
Can I
what?
get a link to the Bitcoin room?
No, I'm not really. I don't have like those. I don't have anything
I can't
labeled.
get into the rooms now, so like it'd be nice to.
Ah, you mean when Anon is streaming them? Yeah, just follow his YouTube and he streams them there.
No, you should probably just get Anon or get a new account, then get Anon.
Actually, yeah, because when you get Anon, nobody can kick you out.
But you may be blocked, so you probably can't get in. So that's if you get a fresh account.
First, he needs to get a new account, and then that account use it only for anonymous.
Yeah, and if you want
to that account with that anonymous account, never go into anybody's profile, like checking their profile.
If they have plus, they can view you. Then they can block you.
If I am blocked but I get in the room first and then go anon. Is that?
No, you can't.
No.
And Gay, if you wanna,
Yes.
you should start filming their rooms and putting it on YouTube, and then you'll get the double satisfaction. And then, see, this is like next level mindfuckery
Don't give
and
him
psyoping.
ideas.
Do it, try it,
You're
live
gonna
it.
make the drama worse.
I mean, you
No,
think...
but listen, once the people are in, you cannot get in if they're blocking you. But if you upgrade this account, for example, and you become Clubhouse Plus, then you can get in the room early, be as anonymous, and then they cannot kick you out.
Listen, people have said so many stupid things on this app. If everything that everybody said was chopped up into 15 seconds and you were identified on YouTube or other platforms, it would be so... I mean, some people might like it because they're so vain and egotistical and they're like, this is exciting because it produces dopamine. But the truth is, if you were to record that Bitcoin room over a 3-month period, people say the most insane, stupid shit in the world that... Like, there is this surveillance capital economy to making recordings, but for the most part, it's all just, it's so stupid. I mean, there's no real intelligence or any high-value information being exchanged on this app.
You're like a broken record. You always say exactly the same thing about it all the room.
Yeah, it's like it's hypnosis what you're doing.
Yeah, it's communication is hypnosis, yeah.
Well, what you guys do is what everybody else does, which is you are a couple of cats that bat around a mouse, and then when you get tired of that mouse, you bring up another mouse to bat around. And I'm just trying to like understand communication.
Yeah, you say it like it's a bad thing.
No, it's a format. It's basically a roast, is what it is. This app is nothing but a roast show, and every good room is like this put down roast show.
The other day, I was on YouTube watching my podcast and whatever. When I don't not here on Clubhouse, I actually watch interesting stuff. And all of a sudden, like an Edmund video came up, and it was Jeff plotting against you, right? Like saying, yeah, well, anybody that hangs out with Edmund, we're gonna kick them out and whatever. I was like, what's going on? But you were streaming that room, which was funny because they were plotting against you, but you were listening to them plotting against you.
That's when it gets really fun, is when you're recording people who are like making death threats against you. Like, that's when you've entered the next level of psyop and you have essentially fucked with people's brains. It's fun, and then it's so much fun to record it. And then even dox yourself as well as self-deprecate. Like, that's next level comedy and intelligence. Because I don't really want to have any real enemies in the world, and I feel like there's a deflationary aspect to like being self-deprecating, where it's like you're not a threat because you're totally transparent.
Yeah, I don't mind people making fun of me. I am self-deprecating, and that has been actually my best shield against everyone in Clubhouse. That's the reason why nobody really triggers me, or they try, they don't try. I mean, a couple of people have tried, but when they can't, they just stop.
Yeah, I feel like I'm 42. I've heard everything ever that could ever be said, against me or lobbed against me. Like, I've heard it all. Like, there's no new insult where I'm like surprised.
What's the best one?
I mean, being bald, I'm always attacked. Bald is like the first thing people lob at you as an insult. Which is really
People make fun of people who are bald. Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's like the first thing you can visually attack somebody with. But it's a bad insult because it's like, that's the best you got.
Insult, though? You're literally stating a fact.
No, there's
someone that is has like, and I asked you before, he didn't answer me. A person with like 25 phones that is all the time recording has such a shitty microphone. Like,
yeah, it's the worst.
It's so crazy. This is such an expensive phone too. I'm so surprised.
He's poor. He needs to buy something.
Do you want us to do like a GoFundMe for you?
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you do for
Campaign to elect John Kitover.
He works for the FBI. Have you not seen the ID that is going around Clubhouse with a photo of his Not FBI, but like an agent or CIA, whatever.
No, but actually though, because if he does work for the FBI, literally, like I can't think of a job that provides like less value. So like fuck it.
Well, see, this is the fucked up thing about a country that is plagued with $40 trillion in debt. If I was a federal agent and I wasn't spending money and creating more debt and spending and borrowing for the American people, just coming on here and gathering intelligence would probably be the most patriotic thing I could do.
Intelligence, there is no sign of intelligence here.
That's also true. Honey, you know what? I was thinking about you the whole weekend. Because I enrolled in a AI course. It's just like a very intense one. I did like 7 hours on Friday and 10 hours on Saturday.
What do they teach?
And oh my god, now I know how to do agents and apps and design and shit. And they taught me like 20 platforms. Like I am excited now.
She's gonna reteach it to us.
Well, it was like all in all, I think it was like 20 hours, 10 on Saturday and then 5 and 5. But I didn't take yesterday's one because I had to go to a football match.
See, Daniel, I wanted to tell you.
Nothing. Well, usually they charge like 400, but I got a code, and so I joined for free. But I guess that a lot of people join for free. But it's one of these type of courses, you know, where they kind of like pitch you a next level course where they actually teach you to code and kind of like more stuff. But with what I learned this weekend, I think it was like already a lot because it brought like my head to a next level.
It was live or recorded?
I don't know. It felt like it was live because the guy was talking about like, oh, tomorrow, and he would say the date, you know, and things like this. So I think that it was live. They were recording it, but they don't provide you with the recording. So they're doing it very smartly. And so part of their sales pitch was the future is going to be of those that are, of course, that have AI skills, but also management skills. And so they kind of like sell you a program where they have like a mini MBA so that they can teach you management skills, you know, in finance and operations and all of this kind of stuff so that you get knowledgeable, let's say, in a corporate world, but also teach you the AI side. So I don't know. It was good. I thought it was good.
Interesting. Yeah. What platform was it?
It's called outskill.com. And yeah, like I learned a few things, you know, well, a lot of things. Probably like of the 100% that we received, probably like 70% I didn't know. So it was very helpful.
Did you get like something written?
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff written. I got the different apps that we were using. I can send you the list.
Send me, honestly.
The last 3 hours, I just screen recorded them because it was like US time, like East Coast time. And so it lasted until like 2 a.m. or so. So I gave up at like 9. And then I recorded the last 3 hours or so. Or 4. And I have to watch those still. But yeah, it's good, and they show you also how to monetize it and how they use it. And these guys have got like 800,000 followers, you know, in Instagram, or 1.2 million in LinkedIn and stuff like that. It's like they actually use AI in order to run their business. They're Indian. They're so freaking smart. It was just hard to put up with the.
Caleb,
That was the most difficult
I want to ask Caleb a question. Caleb, how do you think AI compares to the Torah?
Not even close to as good.
Why would it compare to the Torah?
Because you're talking about intelligence, and what do you think wisdom is?
AI is about processing intelligence. It's not that it's intelligence in its own. You give it knowledge and it processes it like really nicely.
Well, what I'm trying to point
Let
out.
me just say this last thing to Daniel. So the course that they're selling is like $3,000, but they give you access, like 1 year access to like 15 subscriptions as well of all the different tools. So when you sum, and I did this exercise, when you sum what each of these, just like Claude and ChatGPT and so on, when you sum what each of these costs per year, it's actually close to 3,000. So for 3,000, you're getting access to all of these apps for 1 year, and the knowledge and whatever else they give you. So it was good.
Yeah, it sounds like you're almost sales lady for them almost.
Yeah, no, I mean, I didn't buy the next course, but I actually was thinking about like the whole structure, how they're structuring it, because I think that it could be inspiring for a business idea. And so I was trying to break it down, and I think that they did it very, very well.
Nice.
And if you look at their website, it's also very professional, very well done, very
just looking.
all done, of course, with AI. I learned also how to do presentations in PowerPoint with AI, but like proper, cool, nice presentations.
Ponzi scam.
Welcome to the 21st century.
I know, you and I have been talking about this for a long time, but I have never really made the jump. And this weekend I was like, yeah, I have to give it a try.
I don't know, my slide deck skills are pretty on point. I don't know if AI can do better than me.
Well, how long does it take you to make it?
Well, we have already a template that we use for our.
How long does it take you to make a 20
with the template?
slide?
With the template? Maybe half an hour at most.
Half an hour, 20 slides? Like 1 minute a slide?
No, it depends how big the deal is. It gets complicated.
So, but it's still
But yeah, these slides determine a couple $100,000 to $1 million deal, So
Exactly, and this thing, what if this could do it for you in 10 minutes?
I'd rather have the personal touch when it involves that much money. I mean, if I was going to do a presentation for to convince my parents to do something, maybe okay.
Yeah, well, this is the proof that you don't get it and you don't understand, because what I saw over the weekend was a proper, full-on sales pitch and for fundraising. It was amazing, and it was really good with graphs, with analysis, with financial projections, with everything. It was mind blowing.
Well, no offense, Caesar, but you haven't seen one of my decks.
Yeah.
No offense, David, but I have worked with private equity worth 150 billion. So yeah, I have seen. Very good.
No offense, but we do.
Can I see your deck?
What? I don't know how to answer that question.
Yeah, so was the deck.
No.
Do you have a big deck?
I mean, the last deck I did, it was maybe it was 25 pages, 30 slides.
Can you send us a deck pic?
With all due respect,
Yeah.
David, like I said earlier, you're an 8-year-old with Down syndrome.
I'll send Christian my deck and he can tell you.
Daniel, I also learned how to do, and I didn't know this, and this was probably basic, but how to do a screenshot, but of the whole website.
So like a scrolling one?
Huh?
Like a scrolling one?
Yeah, it's like scraping the whole website, but it's in one screenshot.
Yeah, I have an app for this.
Is this our Nathan?
Nathan for you.
Is this Jewish Nathan? Anyway, so yeah, it was a really cool course. I think, he's not our Nathan.
No, he has abandoned Clown House and gone on to far greener pastures.
Yeah, he's in, what is it called?
He says, ew.
Oculus.
He says, ew, gross. You still talk to those people?
Who, Oculus?
Nathan.
Who is those people?
I think he's talking about clown house people.
Did you have a link to this AI course you took?
Yeah, going to Outskills.
$300.
It's what?
I'm selling it for $300 for him. Instead of $1,000.
It's
Retail price is $1,000.
Can you give my friends a family
Oh my
discount?
god. You can see all of it in outskills.com, but I will send you the link that I used in order to register. Maybe it still works. I don't know. It was like a code for free registration, or maybe, I don't know, as soon as I see a new one, because I got it by accident. I was watching, I think I was watching a podcast that I was watching Gissen. What's his name? Constantine Gissen. And they have the code there. Yeah. Oh my god, did you guys see the interview with Candace Owens and Nick Fuentes?
No. Why would I?
Because they're saying outrageous things, but I haven't found the full interview.
People.
Because that bitch is charging to watch the interview. But I want to watch it all because it's outrageous, everything that they're saying.
How did she become popular, Owens?
She's black.
So black conservative, I guess. That's true.
No, but she's really good when it comes to race things, and she's super good.
Right.
There's a girl in Amir's room called Wednesday, and then someone told her that she's racist. How can I be racist? I'm black.
Yeah, argument.
I had to realize I thought she's stupid.
Well, I mean, if you say kill whitey, that means you're racist.
Of course you can be racist.
But isn't that
I
like
saw some
black
of-
people have like a definition of racism where they have to be in a position of power to be racist?
Yeah, the oppressed versus the oppressor, yeah. But that's
She's an American.
I can tell you some of
She
what's.
is a position of power.
That's right. If you're an American, then you already have a position of power.
Exactly.
These people say, what Chris is saying is that these people say that you only can be racist if you are in a position of power and you can discriminate on others. Therefore, black people cannot be racist because they don't hold positions of power, so they don't have influence and power on others.
So I can be racist on Arabs if I don't have power on them?
No, you can't.
A poor white person living in the United States has more power than like poor
She's an
white
American.
person living in Siberia or something. Yeah.
We're
You have power on the Gazans.
I'm a human being. I have power over this entire.
No. Can I say
Daniel, you must be racist. Daniel.
That's true. It's such a weird claim. I didn't know it was real. I thought when she said it, I started laughing. I thought it was the dumbest thing I ever heard.
No, it's just shit they made up lately to make it okay to be racist towards white people.
Okay.
So the
Exactly,
Candace.
because you really don't have power. And the trick to this is like you position yourself in a lower position. So it's like, oh, white supremacist, so it means I'm less than you. And because you're white, you're being racist towards me because you're oppressing me. But I cannot be racist against you because you're white supremacist. So I cannot be more than you.
Oh, how easy.
So the
And
Candace.
I cannot be more than you.
The Candace Owens and Nick Fuentes interview is basically Nick Fuentes saying that his life is and was and will always be destroyed because he is accurately calling out Jews or Israel for a whole litany of crimes against humanity, etc. So, and Candace just sits there because really this is like, it is insane, but it is what it is. It's content. But Americans that do have bigoted and insane opinions about Israel or Jews do find her very appealing. But she is anti-woke and anti-liberal for a long time, and so she's basically a conservative darling. Yeah.
I like her, but when it comes to Jews, I like
Candace.
Candace Owens. But when it comes to Jews, she just goes full on retard. because she just chooses to believe every single thing that goes against the Jews without even making her effort of doing research like she does for other topics.
But Isa, you think people can be half retards? You think people can be half retards?
No, but she's very good at the other stuff. Actually, you know what? She just got right on something. Remember that documentary she did on the First Lady of France?
Yeah.
No. The first man, not France.
Piers Morgan said she's absolutely a woman.
She did.
She's allegedly a woman.
She did all. No, hold on. She did all this research, and the government of France, she received threats that they were gonna sue her. And she was like, okay, let's go. You know, like sue me. If I am wrong, then sue me. If I am saying lies, sue me. So they sued her, and she won in court. Because apparently the first lady is actually a man.
That's right. That's what I've been saying.
So she won in court. She was able to prove that the wife of Macron is actually a man.
So does that mean that our Michelle Obama is also a man?
No way. No way. Sorry.
No, man, I like that. Simon, I like that story better.
Is there such a thing as a global trans cult?
The journalist basically won. So they went to jail for a year, number one, and number two, what she was suing them for was defamation, and what actually they won was the right to be able to say what they were saying, not that they proved that she was a man.
Yeah, but they were suing for defamation, and when you're suing for defamation, it's because you're saying that they're telling lies about you.
No.
So the court decided that those were not lies.
No, that's not what the court decided.
Oh my God, I'm gonna look for that.
That makes sense, Isa.
Simon's right. Yeah, as much as I like your story better.
Yeah, I also like your story better, but I don't think it's true.
It's a story.
Let me see, court case.
Reality.
Like, I wish that it was true, but...
Yeah, no,
I heard that...
conspiracy theorist, and she's still a retard.
I heard that France is now, like, gonna let Palestinian refugees enter, something like this.
Yeah.
Like one court decided something like this.
Yeah, R.I.P. France.
Yeah, that's what France needs more. France needs more migrants. Yeah.
Exactly.
I think it's
France is
lovely.
leftist cesspool, just as much as all of Europe is.
Yeah, the thing is that we need to close the borders around France if they're doing this.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Oh.
Walk around Paris. There's more brown people than are Parisians.
Yeah, I'm saying finally a Muslim country that is allowing Palestinian refugees to go into it.
They're gonna be at your border again.
Yeah, I mean, France. Give France like 10 years. It's gonna be a Muslim majority. Watch.
Yeah.
I know. Usually the default is that everyone is wrong, but right now that was a good one.
That's right. And I think that France can act as a cautionary tale for the rest of the countries. Maybe they can even give like the French Riviera for the Palestinians to have like their own self-determination.
No.
Why not?
Wait.
Have you been to Marseille recently? Like Marseille, there's a
No,
lot
nobody
of.
cares about your trips, David.
Yes,
So wait, when did this happen?
The court?
We didn't drop it yet, or what?
I didn't investigate too much, but what I read, like very likely that some court decided on a case of a Palestinian refugee that they should be allowed in, and now it's like kind of like a precedent that basically allows any Palestinian refugee. I didn't go into the details, to be honest. I read it as a headline.
When is this going to be over? Like, they cannot allow more Muslims in Europe. Like, did you see what's happening in Spain? Like, how they're kicking them out?
If they're saying like we should be a Palestinian state and we support the Palestinian and we are there, so like act on it. Like yes, open your borders if you really support them.
No, because they're next to me.
Yeah, you should close your borders, by the way.
Yes. Well, I mean they have to climb mountains to get to Islam. It's very, very hard.
The countries have.
All of these countries, I think, are waking up because the UK is getting a little bit more vocal against the Muslims. It's also doing the same. Nordics is also creating new immigration policies. Austria, fuck fucking hell, Austria is closing the borders.
I think also Poland. The UK just voted in the most radical, like, political party.
And New York also is doing the same. New York is also, not New York, the United States is also like, every time you have more like radicals that are part of the like local or like,
New York
like
is
local
catching up
governance.
to California.
Look at
New York is
Miami.
just catching up to California.
Exactly.
Miami is entire side here. Well, fuck our state even worse than you guys.
Whenever would you have thought that New York was ever going to have a Muslim socialist, well, communist actually, as the mayor?
You could definitely look at the trends. I mean, it's the logical conclusion of leftism at this point.
Well, if you think about the mayor of London, like, we did not think we were gonna have like econ. That was like something that you couldn't think.
That's because the Brits are fucking retards. I mean,
it's true. But you bitch. I'm a Brit. I don't like it.
Sort of.
Remember, it was the British Empire. Huh?
No. Until they got cut by America.
Another thing you guys have to watch. Sorry, because it's like very unrelated. But the Daily Wire did an interview between Ben Shapiro, Jordan Peterson, and Bibi Netanyahu, and they're like having lunch at a restaurant or having coffee or whatever, and they're speaking about the whole thing with Israel. I started watching it, but I couldn't stay awake, and so I need to watch it.
Isn't that an old one though? Ben Shapiro just did one like last week with Netanyahu.
Yeah, but they did a joint one. It was Shapiro, Jordan Peterson, and Netanyahu.
No, but that's
and I
an
want
old
to
one,
hear
no?
what they gotta say. Huh?
Isn't that an old one? Didn't they do that last year?
No, I think it's this year, that speech.
Wait, Issa, so was Simon right about Miss Macron or Mr. Macron?
They Macron.
He was right, Issa?
No, it's not right.
Nah. It's okay to admit when he's right.
I'm definitely right. That's the default of.
Actually, you're right about this.
Let's go.
This is like a year ago, then 2 years ago. It's 2022. I thought it was recent. Oh my God! Then I was almost asleep.
He's from Sicily, and his family's from Sicily. But trust me, he looks a little impish. But if you meet, I never had time to spend with my grandfather or great grandfather, who was at the time still alive when he made the decision to go black. We have never been able to put our feet under their table. We've been called all kind of things. You guys think you get called some dumb shit? Them fucking racist Italians, they call us all kind of monkeys and animals and all kind of shit. He's never been back to his family for
a movie thing?
Lisa, let me tell you this. For 3 days, we hosted in the wood. We hosted an African room, right, where we had an African and African American conversation. I would say 70% of that room was actually African. Mostly the main mods were African American. The rest of the room, they piled in there and they stayed in there. Like that room ran for days, and we were able to have a discussion. And some of them would say a lot of things like that. Some of them were covered for, but a lot of them would come back with the same racial rhetoric. We want to make sure that they understand that we're African when we're in the United States, that we're not African American because we're different.
Yes.
They were very, very clear on making that distinction because they feel like they're better than us. And I'm not making that up.
No, it's not about that.
They said it. You can't tell me what they said. They said it.
It's a part of their own pride.
Anthony was there. I was there. Anthony was there.
Hold on, because I know Panamanians that say the same goddamn thing. I'm a black American. SBA.
Everybody says that.
Soil in this motherfucker.
I've never heard Panamanians
This is
say
my.
that.
I have.
Oh, what?
I have. I've heard everybody from all over.
We identify as black. Y'all don't. That means y'all don't know shit about Panama. They got black and light Panamanians. The black ones are
I know
black.
about those green eyes. I know about those green eyed Panamanians.
Those are the pretty girls. But it's a lot of dark and light there. It's both two sides, and the blacks are treated like blacks over there.
Can y'all not hear me or something? Am I not coming through? Because y'all just talking over me, and I'm feeling like y'all being mad disrespectful. Is that what's happening? Y'all just being disrespectful?
Are you going to give you some machine mail for it?
Yeah, hurry up. I got a 15-minute break. Hurry up, girl.
Oh, okay. Because I know a lot of Panamanians. I'm on the East Coast. Okay, I have very close family members or friends that are like family members that are from Panama. Okay, and I've heard that come from Panamanians. Okay, so please stop. Don't do that.
You literally do not know more Panamanians than me. I've been there hella. Have you been to Panama? I've been there multiple times. What do you know about Panama? You don't know shit about Panama.
Not extra Panamanian. His ass
What are you
is weird.
saying?
His ass is
What's that got to do with me, Patty? Like, what the hell is that?
Weird ass Panamanian.
It's like weird ass Panamanians all weird. Like, what the hell? That's racist as hell. Now Patty being racist.
Try to act like he wasn't part of the. No, he would. I was like, nigga, you talking to me?
Hey, look,
You
Patty.
gonna be like the black. So I was like,
But Patty, this is
black as fuck.
but this is the one thing I have noticed in visiting Panama, which I've done multiple times, right? Way more than multiple doesn't even fit. But there's a distinct difference between the light-skinned Panamanians and the dark-skinned Panamanians. Very distinct. The light-skinned think they're white adjacent, the same way the Hispanics here think they're white adjacent, and they look down on the Latinos or the darker blacks, right? Like my father is dark, his father was dark, his mother was dark, right? So they're from a different aspect. They're treated like the blacks are treated here over there. Like that same dynamic exists between the light skins and the black skins, and I'm not making up any of this.
Right, but he was black skinned and he acted like he was.
Then he weird. You're right. He's a fucking weirdo. Then I'm on board with you. He's a weirdo. The first thing my dad taught me was you're black. Like period. You're black. If people ask you about anything, tell them you're black.
If the point is that people that come from other countries, sometimes, I'm not saying all the time, but sometimes they have like this preconceived notion about Black American people. So that could be your people, Gemini. That could be an African. That could be a fucking Brit. It could be anybody from anywhere. It's called having preconceived notions. And that applies to everybody all over the world.
I have to get that bank account information set up so they
Dude, and finally too, when they say, oh, they think that they're better than us, can you go to any country, any continent that doesn't say somebody is thinking that they're better than somebody else, dude? Japan thinks that they're better, China thinks that they're better, Korea thinks that they're better, Germans think that they're better, British people think that they're better, Northern Italians think that they're better than Southern Italians. Everybody's thinking that they're better than one another. Everybody.
Can I add or subtract to what you just said? First of all, that's true. That's true. Even you go locally to towns, Compton is. They think Compton's worse than Westchester. I don't know. But what I'm saying to you is that everybody on the planet thinks they're better than Black Americans. Everybody on the fucking planet. We, for some reason, why are we the mutts? I don't understand it. Why is this so much, I don't know what to call it, angst against African Americans all over the world? What is going on?
Lisa.
What did you guys do? What did you guys do to fucking...
Because of the marketing, no. It's the marketing of slavery. That's the only reason why. Yeah. The branding and marketing of slavery put that stain on us, and everybody sees us through the white gaze.
Slaves of history, though.
But you know what? There's a constant stream of like every day our mind is consuming data, right? Like we have a mental diet that we consume. We don't ever think about it. We're always concerned with our physical diet, but our mental diet is equally important because the mind controls the body, right? And one of the things they've done effectively, they being whoever isn't black in my opinion, has controlled a very strong rhetoric in a way that we're supposed to be animals, like TC came in yelling about animalistic, naive, short-sighted, lazy, not goal-driven, not overly materialistic. I'm talking about these random like memes and things that we take for granted.
I thought you said Anthony said that.
No. I'm saying that this is a constant stream of rhetoric and propaganda that's put out about African Americans on a regular basis, and it's got to the point where it's almost taken for granted because it's been fed to us so much that we're programmed to believe that we comply to the white man's beauty standards, to the white man's agenda, and a lot of us, that's where the coons, like the king coons, are the weak-minded because they really start complying and they just want to be white adjacent because they look down on their own kind, right? And that's that we see some of the evidence of that on this app, and I think that we don't realize like the power of relentless rhetoric that's posed as like a meme or a joke, and you like and you comment because it's kind of funny, you know, but you start realizing that they're trying to make it sound like there's so much truth in that people will start taking that for granted, and that becomes just like your subconscious now. Like that's your default, that's your baseline, that's how you look at your own kind. That's why you will have a TC run on the app talking about, oh my god, we are animals, fuck, I didn't know that. You know, it was already implanted, and now he's feeling like it was substantiated by one random event while he's with his Mexican friends, and not to use friends very lightly, but you get what I'm saying. Propaganda is powerful.
What exactly did TC say? I wasn't
propaganda. What he said? Well, you want to say it, Lisa?
Okay, so he was in the car with his Mexican friends. They took a shortcut through what he considered to be a bad area, which is also very questionable to me. What the fuck is a bad area? And then they witnessed an assault happening between a group of people who happen to be of color, and the person in the car with TC, after instead of them calling the police, they start filming it like we all do, but I would have called the police. He said that the friend in the car called them animals.
He said they said mid a los animales. That's what he said. Yes. They said specifically, which means look at the animals.
So instead of TC immediately correcting the shit off these motherfuckers, God said, "What you say?" You know, it would have been on in that fucking car. No, you're not going to sit up there and call my people animals. I swear to God, I don't give a fuck what's going on. And then call the police so the woman who was being assaulted. Yeah, I don't play like that. I have friends. I have Jewish friends. We go to Shabbat. I have Mexican friends. It don't matter to me. I don't be doing that shit. If I rock with you, I rock with you. I don't care what you look like until you say something stupid, and then it's done. If you're just trying to be my friend, fake friend, because I'm black or whatever, and you probably said some dumb shit on the outside and I find out about it, you done. You cooked. I don't do that kind of shit because I really appreciate you for who you are, what you have to offer, what's coming out your mouth, your intelligence, your morality. That's what I'm looking for. But when I find out you got some undercover racism or prejudice or whatever the fuck is going on with you, you done. You cooked. So
we on the same thing. Go ahead. Bring it back to TC.
He was wrong. He thought instead of him doing a grown ass man with children, a businessman, responsible man, and says he goes to church and here quoting Bible verses, and he gonna film it and then get on Clubhouse and say, "Oh look."
No. You missed a very valid point.
What did I miss?
He said his response to them saying mid a los animales, that's wrong me, right? Look at the animals. He's like, man, I couldn't say nothing. I had to agree.
That's right.
In that moment, I realized we were animals. Like, what was I supposed to do? That part right there, because that's the part. The reason why I'm saying I'm hyper focused on that, because that's the part that really pissed me off. Like that's the point where you realize we are animals. Because the Mexicans said that about your fucking people fighting. Like Mexicans don't fight. Like there's not Mexican gangs. Like, are you kidding me?
Asians be fighting.
White people fight. Asians fight. Mexicans fight. Blacks fight. That doesn't make you animals. Like, what?
What you should have said in Spanish is there's just one saying, tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. That right there isolates that to say, hey, maybe those are people that grew up around violent people, and so that's how they reacted, right? That's what you can say. There's a very Spanish saying, tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. And it's so
that's like
that's all he could have said.
Fly together.
Oh, Patty, he got mad at me because when I came off mic, I was like, man, I can't believe that you allowed them to call your own people animals right in front of you. Like, well, you wouldn't have all that bass in your voice as you... Bruh, why you got that energy for me when you don't have none for them when they in the same car with you clowning your race in front of your fucking face because they know you pussy?
But
they know good and well they can say that in front of you. Right.
The magical unicorn. You the magical nigga. You're not
Yeah,
like
you
that.
weird for that.
Yeah, I get that a lot too, though. The magical nigga part. I'm a magical nigga too. You know, when I go in these places, I'm the only black person in the building, and I can groove with everybody. I can connect with everybody. They look at me like the magical nigga too, though.
Let me tell you
I don't let
something.
nobody say shit about my people.
Every day.
My daughter has gone to school with Asians. She's gone to school with Arabs or British kids. You know what she told me? That they use that word nigga like they'll like repeat rap songs and use the word. And she was like telling me one day, I was in class and he was like, yo, what up, my nigga?
She's good. You get videos from
But they call each other that. They call each other that, right?
My daughter don't. When they used to say that nigga shit and they wasn't black, used to go crazy in it. She was like, they lost their damn mama. I don't even say that word and I'm black. I was like, she said she didn't like it. She used to have to correct them, but it was like normal. That was normal culture for them. Like, yo, what up, my nigga? And I'm talking about British kids, right? She went to a British American school. She went to an Asian school.
They did that. You know, no, y'all do that shit. I'm not gonna let y'all slide because you call each other niggas all day. I hate that shit. I'm in Costco and Hispanic people are in the parking lot collecting the bags.
Mixette, I asked Caleb earlier, how do you compare AI to Toyra? Like, and he says it doesn't even compare. So why do you think Toyra is so much superior and powerful when compared to AI?
I mean, I would say that about probably a lot of great works of literature are superior to AI. AI is a tool. Like
That's what I was trying to tell him. AI is a processor. Torah is a knowledge.
You're like asking me what's better, a hammer or a carpenter, right? It's like a weird mix. Like, yeah, the AI can put together a bunch of text real fast. It can't write Shakespeare. It can't write Plato. It can't write, I don't know, my favorite author, Hemingway. It can't write, what was it?
Well, it can now because you give him the knowledge and information.
No, we're not giving him anything. He's copying us. If you're impressed by AI, you're impressed by yourself. You're a narcissist. It's a tool. You're like taking...
But that's what I'm saying, I'm agreeing with you.
So you're saying it's downstream?
Yeah.
Now listen, if they achieve like a greater level of intelligence, like a superior intelligence, rather than just an amalgamator of human intelligence, that could be something. That would be a superior intelligence. And we haven't really crossed that threshold yet. We're just making pretty bots that make a bunch of words real fast.
So let me ask you this question. When people say the now is all important, do you think that the now is a compression of the past and the future?
No. I think that it's more that the past and the future don't exist, and the now is the only thing that does.
Okay, so if the now is the only thing that does exist, was the Torah written now and was the Constitution written now?
The Torah was written before the creation of the world.
But it is still valid now.
Yeah, no, it's valid as long as there are human beings alive and literate.
So what do you mean when you say that the Torah was written before the creation of the world?
Oh, that's a good question. It's discussed in the Mishnah. The rabbis specifically discuss that. They say that what they mean by it is that the Torah is not a superimposed self-help book constructed by a guru or even multiple gurus and councils and generations of wisdom. They're saying it's not that. It is from the nature of man. They're saying that by your nature as a human, this book has value to you. That's what it means that it's innate in the universe. And it only has value to you as a human in this universe. It's a book for how humans live here, that humans can read here. That's what it's for.
So is it just a self-development tool?
For humans.
Right. So, I mean, a lot of people say that people can't change, but don't you think that the programming in the Torah can essentially help people do self-development, but people are too lazy to read books
Anyone
nowadays?
that says that people don't change just doesn't want to change.
I mean, have
Did
you?
you guys know that 335 grams of watermelon has only 100 calories?
I mean, who doesn't know that?
Well, it's mostly water, right, Issa?
Right.
And what's water made out of, everybody?
But it's
2
very
hydrogen molecules and 1 oxygen molecule. So, is there like a mystical approach to Judaism that all these Jew haters are missing?
Yeah, there's tons of mysticism in Judaism.
So why don't they acknowledge it or even recognize the mysticism in their own religion?
It's like asking Simon. He's not a Jewish hater, but he's missing all of it because he's an atheist.
Simon is a pragmatist.
You're asking why don't the Jews today talk much about their mysticism?
No, I'm saying that all the Jew haters, like Candace Owens and Nick Fuentes, are never going to discuss the mysticism in their own fucking religion.
Yeah, they won't do that because that would make them hypocrites. But I don't think they even are aware of the mysticism in Judaism. It's kind of hush-hush.
Yeah. It's funny because it's like...
Well, they claim to be because they say Christ is king. And they claim to be like very introspective and Jesus or God-like people.
No, they're hyper-polarized political people. What I'm saying is when you look at your average Orthodox Hasidic Jew, you don't associate them with being hippies. But if you listen to Notori Karta, they're actually very much like peacenik hippies.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's actually a whole interesting Mixed, you might know about this, right? There's these like Hasidic raves. They're like breast lovers, but they're also like these people breaking out of like skver and have you heard about this? They all take mushrooms and LSD and trip out like as Jews.
I've never heard of that like specifically, but like, you know, I'm in Muncie. I've seen plenty of Hasidim wander around, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I have eaten 340 calories today. I don't feel hungry.
But
your body is eating the fat in itself.
But don't you think that...
I don't know what's going on with me because I've been like this for like, I don't know, a few days, and I think it's the heat. Maybe it's too hot.
Or maybe it's keto.
You know, are you doing enough breathing and stretching? It's so important to breathe and stretch.
Yeah, I know. I do every day.
You should do it twice a day.
No,
You know, I have given up my cheesecake for watermelon.
Watermelon cheesecake?
Don't add cheese and no donut cake.
Constantly, like it's so hot out here, you just eat watermelon all day long.
So I wanted to ask...
yeah, it's so good for you.
Wanted to ask one more question about the mystical Hasidim. Do you think it's like a fine balance, you know, in like Israel between mystic Orthodox Jews and secular nationalist soldiers? I mean, I like the mix. But I don't know. I did read in the news that they're like calling up 50,000 Orthodox Jews in Israel to service.
Well, they're trying to. Turns out
50,000.
They're trying to, but do you think they'll just
like get arrested and fined?
Split the party, dude. The coalition is dead. Bibi will be out.
The thing is that those warrants are already out, and now stopping them or canceling them is even a bigger step than not issuing them in the first place. You don't have any legal basis to cancel them. You could postpone not issuing them. You understand what I'm saying? But now that they're out, it will be really hard to just cancel them.
You mean cancel the orders?
Yeah, the drafting orders. until now, basically, they every time they kind of like extended the not requirement to send them. But once they were issued, it's like I issue you like a ticket, okay, for driving. If I don't issue it, nothing happens. But if I issue it now to cancel it, it's a much bigger legal issue that they need to be a reason, a legal issue, yeah.
Well, what can be done to incentivize these young people to go join the army? I mean, they can surely be incentivized.
Either buy a different mic or buy a different mic. Like, make your own choices. Like, you know.
I don't know, man. You can apparently hear at least some of the things I'm saying.
Yeah, but not enough. No. We cannot combine them together into something.
Who sounds worse, me or Simon?
You.
Drinks on your soda.
Can't you just, I don't know, disconnect the headphones that you have or connect the headphones if you don't have? I don't know, do something?
No.
I guess not.
Anyways, welcome back everybody to Super Clubhouse Friends, organized by the superstar Isa Watermelon de Guatemala.
This is the afternoon program.
Watermelon.
So yes, I see that basically.
Oh, my AI campaign strategist is here.
A French court decision will basically make any Palestinian eligible for asylum in France.
What? Oh, yeah. Well, that's shit. I don't want Palestinians in my border. You know, yesterday I walked at 2 a.m. for 45 minutes. Alone. And I wouldn't have been able to do that if I had Muslims around.
Okay, is this mic better?
Yes.
You try to interrupt someone talking to see if it works. La 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 la. Talk over me. La 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 la.
How much was that AI program? $3.95?
Now it works.
Now we can just ignore you regularly.
Great.
So I was asking, how can the Israeli government incentivize the 50,000 Orthodox Jews to join the IDF?
They don't need to incentivize them. They send them a drafting order. The incentive is that you want to stay out of jail. You want to get a driving license. You want to be able to leave the country. Stuff like this. It's an incentive.
If there wasn't a draft in Israel, how many people do you think would actually join the army to fight?
Many. I don't know how many exactly.
I'll tell you who would be. I mean, it's basically the makeup of the army now, but it would be for Mizrahim, and it's elite religious Zionists. That's who joined the army.
No, I think you're talking about a very sub-sector of like the army. The army has many units with many different positions and different places for different people and different capabilities, let's say.
Well, that's true.
But yeah, I know what you're talking about because you're talking about the fighters, basically, the frontliners.
Yeah, like that, you know, for poor Mizrahim, it's a social mobility thing. For religious Zionists, it's, you know, religious.
But you know, for example, the Air Force is different.
Yes.
Or like the pilots are different, and they are playing a significant part in every war. So, but in general, I think that many would go, like the majority of who's just being drafted right now. There are very few people that kind of try to leave the army. And if you really want, you can leave the army.
Correct.
Because I'm like, in principle, I'm completely opposed to the draft.
Really? Why?
No,
You're opposed to everything.
Actually, it's a really great thing in many ways. First of all, it creates like a melting pot for the Israeli society.
Right.
You know, we each come from a different neighborhood, a different background, and sometimes you live like in a very similar socioeconomic, even racial or ethnic. And there...
You mean it socializes people?
Everybody's equal, and people that you would never meet becomes your brother. Second of all, at a very early age, you learn the sense of responsibility, accountability, transparency. It matures you. And I do see this. When I was, right after the army, I went to LA and I went to one of the colleges there for a party. And I saw people that were my age and they acted like they were 17-year-olds.
Right.
Okay, and I was 22. And the third thing is that many people in the army, at the age of, let's say, 21, they leave as professionals of something. Like, they really get hands, I don't know if it's from tech or if they go to do, something in medical. They get, really great experience that they would never get if they would start it in a startup or
I'm not disparaging the actual benefits of what the military actually provides. I mean, I think that's undisputable. But I'm simply saying in terms of a freedom sense.
Yeah, of course.
Well, this is I can tell you that I'm talking about specifically about the IDF, and we live in a reality that our army is not like the United States. People thank you for your service and stuff like this because you're actually volunteering. This is the army of the people. We are all participating in this project or in this notion of Zionism or Israel of maintaining it.
The army is part of the social contract of Israel.
Exactly.
Social contract. I think that's an easy.
I think that you are talking from a place of privilege, maybe, of not needing it.
He's so far away from Hashem.
No, privilege is not a bad thing. I'm not saying privilege is a bad thing, by the way. Yes,
He doesn't love God. This boy's an atheist.
Like Switzerland and the Netherlands, that everything is quiet and boring and no one will attack you. No one wants to go to the army. But as it's a necessity and we understand the necessity, taking part of it is meaningful. It has a meaning, a strong meaning.
But that's why I'm asking, how many people do you think would actually join the army if there was no draft? Because
I think the majority of them.
Because they are really committed to. Actually, you can see that when October 7th happened, a lot of people enlisted in order to help Israel, and not only people in Israel, but Jews around the world.
Yep.
People stop their vacations. People would go on trips to the Far East, they were planning it for a year, and they would stop and come back. And by the way, from all ages, there were people 70-year-olds that went into the car and started doing stuff. And also after 7th of October, when there was the country, the government took them a week to kind of understand what's going on. Everything that was done was by civilians, from making sure the soldiers have food, and even buses driving them because it was Shabbat, and the buses don't work on Shabbat, and until the government kind of understood this. Anyway, those operations, including renovating houses and providing furniture for the people, everybody contributed. There were about 100 restaurants in Tel Aviv that every day made thousands of meals, and then another group of people would take those meals to the north and to the south. It was an amazing operation.
They had more people than they could actually manage. They were actually rejecting people because there were too many people trying to fight for Israel. So there's your answer, Simon. People in Israel, it's like a different thing. And I hear it from people that go to Israel. I've never been to, but they say that when you are walking or speaking to people, you breathe really that love they have for their country and for what they have built there. They're really very patriotic. And more than patriotic, it's about their house. It's about their survival. And you can actually feel that they.
Simon, you need the draft because it's political.
They believe
it's
in something better than themselves.
It's like paying taxes, okay? It's like paying taxes.
No, it's not.
It's political. It's political. It's political.
The way that you contribute or you participate part of your time or part of your wealth for the country.
Yeah, but that's not it. But Texas is a bad example because they are forced upon you, and that would be a good a position for Simon, not against him.
The draft is political.
Is more comparable to public education.
No.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Yes, in terms of the effects it has on society. Whoa, slow down. It means that everyone thinks the same way. There's a rubric. There's a regimen that everyone gets.
It's a casting. It's a conditioning. It's sociological.
American science. In Israel, they make sure all of the Israelis understand how to be Israeli by having the same educational regime, and part of that is working together as a team to defend the home front.
Teamwork.
Public school.
There's no I in teamwork.
How does the American school system teach that?
Well, it doesn't anymore, but it used to teach civics. It used to teach civics. It used to teach patriotism and things of that nature. And we used to have a draft.
Which is way, way worse. See, America is in a position of privilege where we are safe enough, we are secure enough, we are advanced enough in our military that we can just, like, select of our group. And we have professional military. By the way, these are wishes to get up a professional military. Professional militaries are way more dangerous than drafted militaries. But, in terms of, like, the effects of social cohesion, yeah.
Hi, everybody. Good luck,
Army, and everyone's
Mr.
going to continue maintaining the state.
James Bond. Good morning. My name's Bond. James Bond.
Here's an interesting piece of news to change the topic. The Israeli Supreme Court ruled that the chief rabbinate has to allow women to take the same rabbinical tests as men.
They're starting some fights.
It's political. Everything is political.
That's what Socrates said.
He also said that I'm the wisest man alive, for I know one thing, and that is that I know nothing.
But just to be clear, so you guys do believe in a draft, though?
Yeah.
Yes, I generally like a Pilsner. Ice cold in a cold mug.
Yeah, I didn't ask about the so why do you want the draft?
Because of the past civilization.
It's out of necessity right now.
Well, okay, but that's what I'm saying. I can understand, for example, like, this is why I don't call myself a Zionist, because, I don't want, like, some ethno state based off, Judaism, but, I can understand the necessity of that type of state arising when, like, everyone, is just out to get you in that sense. I can understand out of necessity.
Simon, it's social conditioning. It's the government is taking action because they know that they have to re-educate these people and get them prepared for the future and integrate the society.
It's more than that. Every society knows that they need to integrate their existing citizenship and future citizenship into the existing state apparatus. That's why they educate them. It used to be worse. They used to say, if you weren't born here, if you didn't come from here, if your ancestors didn't come from here, you don't belong here. They changed it a bit. But they still need a baseline of agreement amongst Americans. Even though we want liberty, we want everyone going in their own crazy direction, we need to be able to communicate with each other. That's why every single state, since the dawn of man, has been founded upon an indoctrination campaign to get the citizens on board with the state apparatus. Every single one without exception.
I think the biggest difference in terms of, like, what's actually happening now is that the immigration policies that we have are completely irrational. I think to make it, I'm really of, like, the position that immigration is alright. So you can go to a country, you can educate yourself, you can go freely to work, educate, buy a home, raise a family, whatever. But just don't make these people citizens. Like, make it as difficult as possible for people to actually.
Welcome to Simon's world, Simon's preferred world. Simon, we're trying to discuss reality, Simon. That's what good communication is. We accurately describe the situation. You want things to be your way, but unfortunately, you're denying reality.
I'm not denying reality. I'm saying there's a better foot forward. Like, everyone just talks about doom and gloom nonsense that you can't actually affect. I'm saying, okay, like, what's your actual position? That's why I said your actual position is that you believe in a draft. I'm saying I don't believe in it. I understand the necessity for one at this very moment, but in principle, what's your actual position? You're still saying, yeah, in principle, I still believe in a draft. Okay, well, I just don't. I disagree with that.
Okay, I'll say it differently. It is my opinion that if a state finds itself in a position of warfare, then everyone who is a beneficiary of the peace and security that that state apparatus is designed to provide has an obligation upon themselves to defend the state. So I think that applies equally to all citizens. I don't know why you'd want to select some and ignore others.
Because I believe that people who don't want the state to exist, if a state can't defend its own principles and values, then it doesn't deserve to exist. And that's why I have a lot of respect for Israel, because regardless of if there was a draft or not, I do think that there'd be enough people to actually volunteer to go and defend its principles that they live by, just as much as I think Americans would as well. And that's why I have such respect for America, because even though there's no draft, there's still a group of people who dedicate their lives to defending it. And if push comes to shove, if there would have to have been one country I'd die for, I would definitely, do that for America. Because I do think it's the only country on the planet worth fighting for its values.
You would die for America, Simon?
I would.
I have to disagree.
Wow!
It's the only country I would.
You know, part of surviving is making the other person die, Simon.
Well, for me, yeah, I'm not talking very well.
I'm reminded of a quote. I think it was General Patton. He said, "No poor son of a bitch ever won a war by dying for his country. He won a war by making the other bastard die for his."
It's called winning.
Even Daniel calls me a radical when it comes to...
But I don't agree with the draft in principle. I don't agree with the draft in principle.
Yeah.
And I would die for America because I love what America believes in. Thank you so much, Simon.
Guys,
So
it's
interesting.
not so much a question of whether you would die. That is partly like the put yourself in harm's way consideration. The real question is, are you ready to kill for your state?
Yes, absolutely.
That's
when
the people that tell you that they have the buses running on time and they make sure the roads are there and that there's cones put up when they're doing road work. Those people, when they say someone's coming to kill some of your neighbors, you don't just sit there and say, well, that sounds like my neighbor's problem, or maybe the government's problem, but not my problem. That's a misunderstanding of what you're doing as a citizen, I think.
Well, then tell that to Daniel, because he thinks I'm a radical when it comes to war.
You're a radical?
Yeah, he likes, he wants to wipe out, basically to nuke Gaza.
No, not to nuke Gaza. Relax. I would also wipe out Israel.
You would wipe out Israel?
No, Daniel, there's a big difference. I'm saying I morally sanction my government to do what's necessary. And for people to cry about how many people are dying is completely irrelevant.
Damn. Simon, when you go look in the mirror, do you even see anything there? Simon, do you even see yourself in the mirror? Are you visible?
Yeah, it's hard to miss my mustache. It's pretty...
You have a mustache?
You have a mustache?
Yeah, I just shaved my beard.
Oh my god.
Is it like little baby pubic hairs above your lip?
No, it's actually, thick.
It's thick?
Yeah.
You're pretty thick.
Okay, what kind of conversation are you having?
I don't know. You're the one saying you prefer to wipe out Israel. I'm just wondering how stupid you really are. Are you also an 8-year-old with Down syndrome? I don't know who you're what you are on the back end.
I don't even understand. When did I get that?
I'm just saying I don't know your life circumstances. Are you a quadriplegic?
Go and play back back your stupid playbacks, your stupid recordings, and go and find where
Why are you getting all fair? I've never seen Simon.
He's got a thick mustache. He's a tough guy. He's a handsome, tough guy. He's got work to do to take his girlfriend to the Italian restaurant.
Okay, a friend is coming over, so I'll check in later.
No!
I know, right? But why do I have a real life friend?
Alright, honey.
That's right.
Are you inviting him to Clubhouse?
No.
No.
Why don't you show him your friends from Clubhouse?
I want him to stay my friend. I want him to stay my friend.
That's a very fair point. That's a very fair point.
I mean, Pepe, what's new in your world, Pepe? What's the last book you read, Pepe?
Pepe is still battling with his drama with Roger and JB
About what?
and Rohan.
What are they all drumming about?
Because Pepe uses the K word, the N word, just indiscriminately. You know, he's a low IQ, brain damaged, Guido looking motherfucker.
Yeah, see, you've got a slur for him, so not fair.
But he ain't a Guido, he's a Corsican.
Yeah,
that's even worse.
They don't have their own, like, cute,
Like you?
maybe in France they do. In France, do Corsicans have a racial slur?
I have no idea. Yeah, we call them terrorists. Not even joking. Like, French people actually call Corsicans terrorists.
Well, I mean, Napoleon did terrorize, so.
Yeah, and it's also because they're fucking nut jobs.
So Pepe, I mean, I've listened to you quite a bit over the past few weeks and made some amazing recordings that go on for like 3, 4, 5, 8 hours even. I mean, where does your energy come from, Dr. PP?
What is he talking about?
Oh, I'm just saying he's put on some amazing rooms in white America.
Stamina.
Yeah, where does the stamina come from, PP?
PP?
Dr. PP.
Oh, go ahead, PP.
Pepe, PP. I don't really see how you can actually tell me that the way I'm pronunciating it is the incorrect way. Is that not true, Dr. PP?
Pronunciate wrong.
Are you sure Dr. PP is a bad pronunciation of PP?
No, pronunciated is wrong.
Anyways, where does the stamina come from, Dr. PP?
I'm eating.
Are you having yogurt?
He's recharging his stamina.
That's right, need that stamina.
You don't actually lift weights anymore, though, do you, Dr. PP?
How dare you?
No, not really.
Don't you think that maybe a reason for your low testosterone levels?
Why do you think he's got low testosterone?
Yeah, I don't think I have low testosterone.
Because he doesn't lift weights. How do you produce testosterone if you don't lift weights?
You could try being a man.
So when I lift weights, I'm producing testosterone?
Yeah, absolutely. How do you think muscle growth happens? And you don't think the brain produces chemicals? Brain probably produces 300 chemicals.
But if I produce too much testosterone, then I will have a mustache.
It's true. You could look like Simon's little effeminate pubic hair mustache. They call it a mustache. It gives him puissance.
I will be Guatemalan stash.
Wait, how am I getting made fun of by you?
Because I'm here. I'm in the Super Clubhouse friends. Good friends, they roast each other. They try to create some comedy, some drama.
Actually, I'm like an actual
It's a very dry, boring conversation.
Who do I roast?
Anne, Randy.
I don't roast Randy. I tell Anne to shut the fuck up all the time. That's about it.
Wow. Does your girlfriend know you talk to women that way? I will say, if there's one thing about El Normo, he has corrected me on the way I talk to people, and I gotta agree with his,
Really? What has he shown you?
Just talking to a woman in a negative way is very weak as a man. So it's like, if you call yourself a man and a leader, why would you ever even bother talking, negatively towards a woman?
Norm is always very
because some women are just retards like that. So I tell her that.
No, I'm not in disagreement with you, but I've just realized that if I'm gonna break my character or my code, like in order to denigrate or talk negatively to a woman, that's a very weak position to be in.
Well,
You know.
you always call us fatties.
Yeah, but I feel like calling people fat asses should be the normal way to insult people. You know, like, if you're a fat ass, it's like maybe you should go to the gym and diet a little bit. You know.
It's like a motivational insult.
Yeah, and I'm susceptible to being a fatty. So like, let's go to the gym together, fatties. I mean, I get gout attacks. You know, it's not pleasant.
I don't even like telling people like to shut up. Like I think it's like I don't even like.
You hate it when I get.
Oh, I can't stand it. I literally can't stand it. I just like the way. I just find it so disrespectful. So that's why, like, when I tell Anne to shut the fuck up, it's like, you know, it's that level of disrespect in my head.
Yeah, Simon hated when I tell people to shut up.
Yeah. So that's why I don't roast anybody. I just tell. Well, I mean, I don't know. Well, like, who am I, your father? Like, you can say whatever you want. I just don't like it.
So Simon, are the Corsicans still like a lot of people are still like criminals in France today?
I have no
Aren't
idea.
they like the
I just know that
gypsies?
I'm just saying the general consensus amongst French people is that they really don't like Corsicans and that they view them as like extreme radical, like terrorist people.
They're separatists. But isn't your government like utterly insane? I mean, is Macron and his husband and just the entire Congress of France, aren't they just liberal insane people?
Well, yeah, I mean, France is a fucking failed state, just as much as the UK, just as much as Italy, just as much as, you know, all the rest are Western.
Corsica was like the murder capital of Europe in the 2010s.
Not even surprised.
Is it really a failed? Are they really failed states though, or is that just your opinion, Simon? I mean, they're honestly technically
they're
not
actually
failed
failed
states.
states. I mean, they're not. They have no concept of upholding individual rights. Like relative to like, you know, maybe even 20 years ago. I mean, it's not even close.
See, you're just being ridiculous. You've said nothing specific to give me any indication of what you
so
previously
then in
said was
In
accurate.
the UK, people get assaulted, and then when you call cops, they can't even defend themselves because they've had their guns removed, their weapons removed. Laws making it more difficult to actually defend citizens' rights. Like, I mean, you know, you're smart enough, you're reading enough to read between the lines. But
Those are failed states. Okay,
reality.
got it. Those are failed states. Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, when the state actually, like, not even removes, diminishes their monopoly on force, and it makes it more difficult on themselves to actually defend.
See,
people's rights.
you're basically an opposite person because first you're saying I don't agree with the draft, and now you're saying I don't agree that the state should be able, or you disagree that the state isn't able to use a heavy hand and get back.
That's because he is an authoritarian.
What the hell?
Is it? It's Simon's world. Welcome back to Simon's Autistic Simon World. I gotta make some money, everybody, and make a video so I can take my pretty girlfriend to the Italian restaurant. Thanks for coming back to Simon's World. Simon's World and Pepe's World.
He is doing a nice thing. Take her to a restaurant. Why do you have to shame him for that?
I'm not. He's got a thick mustache. She must be so attracted to the thickness of it.
Sometimes you sound like Simon, so if you think he's stupid, this is how you sound. This person's hilarious.
Who are you talking to?
I do not believe that the state should.
Sam Francisco.
I sound like Simon.
Yeah, I don't know. He's apparently saying I sound right wing.
You can just kick that fire.
I don't even know what I said is right wing. I mean, what the hell?
Pepe, do you want to be a campaign manager on the campaign to elect John Kitover to Congress?
I'm in Arizona.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're a decentralized group of super clubhouse friends working together for John Kitover's rise to power.
Amazing.
This is will to power, power of
Who's
will.
going to help him?
So I have Augustus. He's going to be my art director, and he texted me today
Is he
saying,
really?
yeah, he said he's broke, so he needs money. And so I told him that we are going to pass out the charity baskets and see if we can raise money for the campaign. And if we do, guess what? I'm gonna pay you. So we're gonna, and he's got a lot of followers, and he can put together big X rooms. So I think he could be my linchpin.
And then you can Jesus, what's the word I'm looking for? What's going on with my brain?
Simon, mute up. We don't want to hear you typing on the computer, please.
Hold on. Then you can brag that you have the same campaign manager
It's
as
Kennedy.
RFK.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do. And Thursday we're starting it, and it's Thor Day, so that's when we're going to war, and we will raise money, and then we will pay Augustus to create amazing videos for the campaign to elect John Kitover to Congress in the 16th district of Illinois.
Going to help you?
Yeah,
That's so cool if he is.
He says he's broke, so broke people need to work. And I have a little bit of money I can send him, but it would be much better if the campaign can send him the money because we're creating donations.
Yeah. Right.
Because think about all the fucking Pepe, you spend a lot of time here, dude. Why don't you just do fundraising for the campaign, and I can pay you as a campaign manager? I mean, at least use your platform and your content to raise money in politics, and we can probably beat this guy in the 16th district of Illinois because nobody really likes him. He's got no comments, no retweets. There's no interaction.
You know that Jewish Clubhouse is campaigning against you, right?
Oh, that's okay. I need drama. If I don't have conflict.
Oh, who is this? Where's Bussy?
That's anti-Semitic.
On your FBI.
Yeah, Bussy's going to be a crisis actor too on the campaign.
Read my full name. Say my full name in my bio.
Let's see.
FBI July.
FBI Bella Rambleson. You got the Rambleson disease, huh? He drove you crazy too.
Where's Rambleson? I haven't seen him. I think it's upset me.
He's taking a break.
Is he? That's good. That's healthy.
He's upset at me.
El Norm got to him. Let's just say.
Norm? Really? What did he say?
Oh my god. He was too crazy with Norm. You know he always goes at it. I bet they were fighting about Israel like always. And Tim just
Oh man, I wish I was there to film that one.
I've seen them go at it for I'm not even exaggerating, over 2 hours. Just pure screaming. Just pure screaming. I've never seen that.
Oh my gosh, how exhausting. It takes a lot out of you, but I think it does create a lot of dopamine in your brain.
Hello, I love it. That's why I'm addicted to drama. It's crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a big offender.
Well, Simon, we can make it happen for you.
He has a girlfriend.
Yeah, Simon, where do you stand on cultural degeneracy?
That's an obstacle.
David.
Simon, do you want to be our French campaign ambassador?
No,
Happy.
David is our campaign finance manager.
Someone already said he doesn't like menage a trois.
Can I be in charge of DEI?
You're going to be our LGBTQ DEI CRT BLM campaign ambassador.
You forgot the plus.
Yeah.
I could talk about Chicano studies.
And Lou Jiz is our AI campaign strategist.
Yeah.
You say Chicano studies or Chicago studies?
Isa, you're going to get me the Latina vote.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the business development. I'm gonna do the voiceovers and call stuff.
So X recently labeled me as spam, and then I messaged Adrian Dittman and Elon Musk, and I said, "Why are you calling me spam?"
Did they answer?
No, he blocked me.
Oh, you're in the Matrix.
So what did I miss?
I don't know.
Nothing. Total waste of time.
Yeah, total waste of time. What?
Do you like my profile picture? It's shy, AI version.
Oh, it's shy? Oh, that looks beautiful.
You know, Issa, you really do cultivate quite, entertainment. I gotta say, like, your rooms are better than a lot of rooms. Like, you really bring the room. And,
Oh wow.
Roberto
accounts.
Roberto used to, contribute to the creation of these joyful rooms, but, you are
Who's
the
Roberto?
Robert Taylor, the ATM Bitcoin launderer.
Jesus, he's even doxing him.
He's doxing him. He's doxing him. I have people posting my address. In YouTube comments saying they're calling the police right now on me. Like,
Oh my god.
if you want to talk about maybe getting really doxxed, where the police kick your door in, like, I'm running those risks by recording all these rooms.
Okay, but like.
Yeah, but I don't do anything. Like, I don't create content or anything. I just open a room. That's what I do.
You're basically the Latina version of Nick Fuentes and Candace Owens if they were to have a baby. You'd be that big booty Latina.
Oh wow. That's big insult. Yeah.
What do you mean they're Latinos?
Candace Owens is a fucking retard, and Nick Fuentes is like.
I
don't even know what word to describe Nick Fuentes. I mean, that kid is nutty.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, people do have this Jewish conspiracy hate in their, like, souls because it's a projection, and they use it as a mirror for their own self-hate. And it's just insane to consider that people create content based on that, and they are monetizing it. It's, but look at Pepe. Pepe creates racist hate speech rooms all the time, and he's been doing it for years. No education, no enlightenment, no transcendental type meditation. It's just low IQ stupidity. It's people hating themselves and then projecting it onto Jews. It's the stupidest of the stupid.
My favorite quote regarding like the Jews is from Sartre when he goes, "If the Jew did not exist, the anti-Semite would invent him."
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, but that's what
it's
some
the
say for
boogeyman.
God. If God didn't exist, the man would invent it. And that's probably what happened.
They have to find someone for their problems. They're easy scapegoats.
But see, every time I hear somebody make a statement on this app, I go, okay, the exact opposite of what they said is most likely the truth.
Yeah.
So then.
So what I'm saying is,
The Jews do run everything.
no, what I'm saying is that man probably did not create God, but God created man. That's probably the more accurate truth. Which is to essentially say, look at the universe and just imagine it's one giant fucking connected, system that created this earth and our reality. I mean, I don't believe in the Jehovah's Sky
In
God.
accordance to their nature, created the world. Yes.
Yeah,
That's right.
If God didn't exist, God would probably invent it.
I mean,
What?
people didn't thank God. That's why God doesn't exist.
It makes us feel better.
It does make you
No.
feel better.
Simon's right. You just have to give Grant in this one small little, nothing or everything came from nothing. That's it. And then his
That's a contradiction.
Okay, so Simon.
I get it.
Nothing from something.
You have to accept it.
Something from
Where does
nothing.
the world come from, Simon?
Subject, object. Object, subject. Subject,
It's
object.
okay not to know.
Where do you come from, Simon? What is there before you were born?
My mother.
Genetics.
No, but where do you come from?
Soup.
I don't know. We don't have that answer.
Lightning
So
bolts.
you come from nothing?
Is that what I said?
Okay, when you die.
I don't know. It's not a substitute for nothing.
When you die, where do you go?
There's a no.
Nowhere. That's not even a question. Where do you go? Where do we go?
How do you explain?
You come back to Clown
Temple
House.
for 1,000.
What the big guy?
Oh, Diogenes is here.
Where's my money? He's
Oh, that's right. I was supposed to tell you.
Where do things come from?
Where what? Sorry,
Where
someone
do
screaming.
things come from?
Oh my god, the white supremacy.
Where does things come
You
from? What is that?
fucking great, Simon.
Welcome to Super Clubhouse Friends, ESL and how to speak English.
Oh my god, Diogenes is here.
Yes, I'm here. Where's my money?
Abby's booty call.
Honestly, because you've been
so obnoxious. I was like, okay, when he
Oh,
shuts the fuck up.
is that how that's work?
Yeah,
Is that
when
how
he shuts the fuck up.
Yeah, you made it.
Actually, I do have it.
Bet.
When he shuts the fuck up, I'm gonna send him the code for Amazon.
Oh, geez.
If he keeps being
If
so
the person
fucking
who
obnoxious,
wins
I'm
this
gonna
bet
shit.
doesn't act the way I want them to act, and I don't have to. Where is that? Is that in the bylaws? I didn't have a copy of that. That's weird. You know what? You learn more every day. I'm gonna have to fact check that, but I mean, I guess I should take you at your word, right? You're an honest person. You wouldn't lie.
Do you want your code?
It's in the Bible, Darcy. It's in the Bible.
Okay. Oh, it's in the Bible. Shit.
Actually, you haven't bothered me in the last month or so. Gonna send you the code.
Welcome back to Super Clubhouse Friends. This is a decentralized friend platform in the campaign to elect John Kitover. Pass the election baskets around. Donations now.
It's a link. It's a code. I'll send it to you today, and then.
Based.
Where's Abby Eba, your booty call?
That's what you said last time.
You said
No, I didn't say that last time. I said last time that I forgot, but now I have it. I'm just gonna send it to him.
Now you can finally buy his kid's shoes, Lisa.
That's right.
And then he pissed me off.
Or a tank of gas to go visit my daddy.
Ooh, and MAGA Anna's arrived.
I'm thinking about gas on Amazon.
America's darling of Clown House, the Lebanite, Anne.
Who is America's darling?
Anne is America's Trump Clubhouse darling, the walk-away movement superstar. Did you find a job yet, Anne?
It's my birthday today.
Oh, Mazel Tov! Let's sing her happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Anne. Happy birthday to you. What's your boyfriend's first name? Joe Hero. Oh, hey, Jeff. Jeff was here for a brief second. Too bad.
Randy McDickerson.
He's so good at reading the Iran-Israel war news.
Yeah, he doesn't like you. He's not going to stay here if you're here.
I mean, if you don't like someone, do you just not like a part of yourself? Is that what's really happening here?
Yeah, I do believe that, actually.
Well, welcome back to the Itty Bitty Titty Committee and the Super Clubhouse Friends, where Issa has been
and that's
organizing.
really what's happening between Simon and Anne. They are projecting on each other.
Yep.
Yeah, I just found out someone in another room doesn't like Simon. I didn't know that.
Simon doesn't like me.
I can't say.
Ain't nobody like you, motherfucker.
That's okay.
Simon.
I'm not here to be liked.
Simon, how many times?
I'll just say that the person dated somebody in this room.
Simon, oh.
Oh, that makes it completely irrelevant to my life now.
Chicago cheeseburger. So, Ann, do you want to be a campaign manager on the campaign to elect John Kitover to Illinois 16?
Yes, please.
Okay, great. Oh, my friend is here.
How much do you pay per hour?
Our friend.
We pay minimum wage of $16.85 an hour.
Where's my friend? I don't see him.
Hello, my friend. Welcome to the campaign to elect John Kitover for Illinois 16.
Oh, he's in the other room. Just tell him not to be gay.
Why can't you take my slogan? I said it's fork it over. Fork it over.
Fork it over, fork it over. Red Rover, come on over, Kitover.
That's right.
Wait, that's a really good slogan. Where are they?
I know, I'm a genius.
They're in the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. They're in the Super Clubhouse Friends. You may be blocked by Simon.
No, Simon doesn't. It's such a shit stirrer.
I've never once blocked anyone on this app.
No, you blocked me. What are you talking about?
I've never blocked you once.
Liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
I don't have.
You blocked him.
I've never known Simon to lie.
I've never blocked anyone on this app. Not one single person.
David, what was a lie that you got caught in? David Bobadilla, what was a lie that you got caught in once in your life? I know you've probably got caught in a lie.
David, you don't have to
Maybe when I was younger. I don't know.
You don't remember anything specific when you got busted?
Like, Mom and Dad, no, I didn't have a party at the house, but then they found something probably.
It's so David Bobadilla of you.
My parents did a lot of traveling, so I had many house parties.
Legendary house parties. Legendary house parties.
Project X worthy.
Thankfully, not that bad.
Well, then you weren't doing it right.
So wait, Lucius Tickles, what are you doing for the AI campaign strategy today since we're on Clown House?
Oh, you mean besides coming up with the genius slogan? I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that.
5,000 for that.
Fork it over?
Seriously,
Come on,
Fork It
Kitover?
Over is a genius.
Was it you or was it ChatGPT?
No, that was fine.
Fork it over, vote Kitover?
I'd actually vote for someone who had that. I mean, obviously not you, but like, if it wasn't you, I'd probably vote for them.
I mean, I like it. I think fork it over, vote Kitover, then underneath you say, stop borrowing, stop
Your
spending.
vote.
Vote
Yeah,
John.
Simon, imagine making laws. I'll vote for a Democrat over him.
What are you talking about? Like, you think this guy has more transparency than probably anyone that we fucking know? 1,000x compared to these fucking people that are in office.
Yep.
Can you just imagine the person in fucking... Bro, that...
I think it would be
this is
to elect him.
No, are you insane? This guy is literally nuts.
Yeah, okay.
This guy is literally nuts.
It's exactly why I wouldn't want to vote for him.
You think we're dealing with like our most moral people in office? Come on. I think if anything, it's...
Listen, David and Simon just don't like me because I've made fun of them in the past for being low IQ dribblers who probably drool on their napkins. I mean, they just don't like me because it's personal. It's not because they don't think I'd be great at the job. It's because I've roasted them, and therefore they're not supporting me. Let's be honest. You guys drool. You guys probably got shit on your ass cheeks right now. Probably don't even use dental floss. You guys have spent years on here. David has spent years on here drunk on vodka just mumbling. Most of the things David says on here you can't even understand. This is why they don't support me, because I roast them for being stupid people.
No, they don't care. It would actually be more of an emotional response, the fact that I wouldn't vote for you.
Have you ever had an emotional response? Have you ever had an emotional response?
Yeah.
Never. He's an objectivist.
Object, subject, subject, object, object, subject, subject, object, object, subject, subject, object, object, subject, subject, object. Say this word! Say this word! Objective! Subjective! Object, subject, subject, object, object, subject, subject, object, object, subject, subject.
What is that gonna solve? Nothing.
We don't do
I'm just letting him go on.
Welcome to the David and Simon roast. Object, subject, subject, object, object, subject, subject, object, object, subject, subject, object, object, subject, object, subject.
Look, it didn't take any time to just prove
With
why.
all due respect, keep
You don't have to make an argument. You just have to listen to him.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Object, subject, subject, object, object, subject,
That's fine. Let's
subject,
just be
object.
fucking voting in the pedophiles. That's fine.
Allegedly.
The point is, we can't keep spending money the way we have, and we have to cut the pensions. I'm sorry, everybody, but the world of fake money is a lie. We just can't keep doing it. We can't keep borrowing and spending. It's not fair. It's just not fair.
Now you're talking my language.
So are you going to be the finance campaign manager, Simon, or is David going to take the role?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
See, I believe in an inclusive, decentralized campaign of grassroots volunteers that want to enact change and have fun doing
That's
it.
right.
If you're not part of Team Kitover, well, fork it over. Kitover. Vote John for 16th, Illinois.
I'll give all my money to Simon and he'll decide whether or not to give it to you. How about that?
Can I just keep it if you're gonna just throw money in the garbage?
Well, you're so good at videos. I mean, I got Augustus competing for my business. Simon, do you want my business or do you not want to be part of Campaign John Kitover? You're looking for money. Don't you got to take that girl to a nice Italian restaurant? An Italian restaurant.
I'm in a position where I get to choose like the projects, so like no, I'm good.
Oh, you're in a position of power.
We'll do a razor.
You haven't read a book in 10 years and you think you're in a position of power? You probably have brain rot and you're unaware that your brain rot is set in. Okay, Simon, let me ask you before I hire you, I'm going to ask you a very simple math question. What is 100 times 1,000?
100 million.
Woohoo! You're hired, Simon. You're hired for the campaign. Thanks for deciding to join the campaign to elect John.
It's actually 100 billion.
That's right. That's right. 100 times 1,000.
I think that was Anne's answer as well when I asked her what 100 times 1,000 was. And what is 100 times 1,000?
It's so easy. It's stupid. Oh.
And what is 100 times 1,000?
You just add 1,000 to 100. 100,000.
Lou, you're hired for the campaign as well. And what's 100 times 1,000? Go ahead, tell us what is 100 times 1,000?
Yeah, why wasn't he saying 100 billion or something?
It is 100 billion. What are you talking about?
100 times 1,000 is 100,000.
No. That's not how math works. You add the 3 zeros to the end of 1,000.
Simon, you must be a Democrat. You must be a Democrat finance campaign chair. Okay, so I've also been roasting.
If you have one.
I just gave you the formula.
Brain rot sufferers. Oh my god.
100 times 1,000. 100,000.
English brain rot.
He said that's not the formula that I gave you.
English brain rot.
That's not the formula that I just gave you.
What if it's watermelons? 10 times 1,000. 10,000.
A million.
100 times 1,000. It's 100,000.
Simon, don't play with Issa anymore. You're gonna cause a brain aneurysm.
Yeah, she doesn't know better.
It has a woman's brain.
You're gonna confuse her. She's gonna go crazy.
The rage bait was so real.
Oh, that sounds healthy.
And that's what you get.
That sounds healthy.
Bless you, Simon.
Are you double vaxxed, triple boosted? Do like atheists have a higher uptake of mRNA spike proteins?
Yeah.
Makes sense. It does.
Are all the atheists dead from the vaccine?
No.
Well, I want to thank everybody for coming to the campaign to elect John Kitover, a local town hall of decentralized campaign supporters. You are all invaluable in my content creation as we pursue power in the Illinois 16th District and take over from Darren LaHood, a big borrower and a big spender who told you all to vaccinate or we would never end this horrific pandemic. Don't trust the liars borrowing and spending your future and your children's future. Vote John Kitover now. Go to johnforcongress.com to join the campaign and send us 10, not 11, 10, not $9 right now to buy Google ads to defeat the rhinologist and vaccinologist, Darren LaHood.
And remember, fork it over for John Kitover.
Fork it over for John Kitover.
Trademark Lou.
That's right.